Well, you know, I heard an interesting thing. I heard that a lot of times my intros get cut off by YouTube's and the commercials, anyways, and they burn like 13 seconds. So I'm burning 13 seconds because it's the Christmas holiday, and I figured, you know, build a little bit of suspense. Get the hands need just a little bit more, please. Pete, could you hit our intro? So I'm getting plenty of texts and chats and everything else about how we're running late already, and we have no. We're just so disrespectful because we've got no concept of time. That's not 100%
That is
true.
kind of true, but
the commercial's done. You know how we can see the commercial's done, honestly, because like YouTube will start off and we'll have like 15, 20 watching live, and then it'll go down to 2.
oh, and then we get a jump.
Jump back up. All right. Well, not the best intro, but you know, a lot of stuff going on here. Got the holidays going. We had to create this list of just, no, I don't even know what this list is. Great. Hey, we're going to do Hawkeye at the end. We would tell you we got a special guest coming on, but he's a normal guest now at this time because I didn't. I was trying to get the Star Wars show on the second all lined up. So we are going to have a giveaway. 8 seconds of advertisement, then cuts to the show. Okay. I'm getting a play-by-play there. Okay, well, it stinks. We got to pay the bills somehow, though, I guess. Sorry. So thank you for paying the bills. Let's talk to the chat, see who's in there. We're going to talk Hawkeye, but we'll do that at the end of spoilers, and we'll do it before we do a giveaway. We're going to have to build a wheel. Pete will explain in a minute what our giveaway is. What is our giveaway?
Well, I can show it right now. Well, if you guys have saw the teaser, the image or whatever, we're going to be putting America Chavez and Spider-Gwen to battle. So I got some Spider-Gwen stuff.
Ain't going to be a good battle.
So I got this Tyler Kirkham variant, her and Miles.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a store exclusive.
Nose.
Still all.
She have one?
Yeah, it's just like a little, kind of a little mousy, tiny little thing.
He can't draw nose like Liefeld can't draw feet, huh?
Right, and then we got this this action figure too.
Justin, Hawkeye will be spoiler free till the end. We will talk about it in the end.
I didn't even put anything about it in the news.
No worry, you didn't even put anything about it in there. So please don't spoil, guys. Please don't spoil that till the end. Well, let's get the chat's already rowdy. Let's see what they do this week, but let's say hi to our people out there. Darth Lopez gets it. I guess he's at a staycation, so he's hanging down. Thank you, Darth Lopez. Justin, as I said, good to see you. Congratulations on the 12. Okay, thank you very much. Pete. Thank you. I mean, you know, you put in the work. I just show up in my pretty face. Eric, good to see you. Obi, what's up? Obi, text me, get a hold of me. Let's go hunting here after the first, because I think Ben's going to have a sale. And Comic City's going to have a sweet sale too. So I don't know. Why am I using this as my private line at this point? You know what I mean?
It's all right. You can go.
Ruben, good to see you. Hey, if you guys missed Ruben last week, he did a great. Everybody thinks it's easy, but Ruben, I'll give Ruben this. I don't even think I think I was in a tiff, so I didn't even give like prep time to Ruben. I was like, Ruben, does your stuff work? Get out of here. And it worked. I was like, all right, good. He's good to go. Let's just throw him out there. And we threw him out to the wolves. And if you didn't watch the Star Wars show on Wednesday, he did an excellent job. I think JJ was the problem with that show because everything I said, JJ was like, you suck at life. And I was like, okay, well, no, not true. So Astro, good to see you. Go back and catch it if you didn't catch it though. Good to see you, Astro. And I saw Repair Tech Tony. Where's my man at? I saw him in here someplace. Mojo, hard work. Yeah. That stinks. Who else do we got? Joe's here early. Man, and Jedi Johnson. Good to see you. Who did I miss? I missed some people. There was somebody had a great comment here.
I don't know. Well, go ahead and go take a look because as you're doing these intros, like I'm trying to put everybody down into the giveaway. Everybody who's here was here is going to be eligible.
Oh, hey. Look at this. We're somebody's favorite Wednesday show. Well, I like seeing every time you decide to repair, or refurbish an instrument. I follow you on Twitter. You're one of my favorite, or not Twitter. What is it? The Instagrams? You're one of my favorite Instagram files. To be honest with you, there, Mr. Tony. It's very nice to see. I like to see that type of stuff. Mojo Quick, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, cool stuff. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Lopez. Good to. That's been fun. I actually just went shopping for some stuff. And that's what you do when the day you find out you lost a ton of money, you go and just go shopping for like diamond earrings and stuff like that. Makes you feel better. All right. Pete, how are we doing at this point?
I'm getting everybody. I got Darth Lopez, I got Justin, I got Eric, I got Obi, I got Ruben, I got Astro, I got Mojo, I got Joe, I got Repair Tech. I'm debating whether we put Jedi in this wheel or not.
You got Mojo? Put Jedi in it. Put Obi. Did you put Obi the Gray in there? You got Joe? Okay.
Yeah,
we'll get a
Obi.
couple more. We'll get a couple
Joe
more by the end. You know, we're only up there 12, 14, 15. We'll get up there. Definitely great Wednesday show. All right, Pete, let's start off.
All right, I got a handful so far. We'll get back to it. We'll do the spinning the wheel before we do the tier list?
Sure.
Maybe after
or
the
news,
news after the
list,
video
maybe
game?
halfway through the tier list.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Hey, listen, I put together last week. You guys stunned me. This week, I'm ticked that we put the lineup last week. We put up the lineup because I don't think this week either one of these two should be even in the battle royale. So, you know, I mean, we're gonna have a heck of a week this week.
It's surprising when you start digging into it. There's really not a lot of good books for these characters.
There's a book that if you put on that list, I told you not to put on the list, and you put on the list. I swear to God. Did you? You son of a gun. All right. Hey, and by the way, just a preface here: we're not knocking apps or people on sites or whatever they do. It's stuff that's out there, and we get it, and you know, just our opinion. So
yeah, just giving my opinion. I'm not gonna.
Apparently not. It doesn't even matter what we say because the chat kills it anyway. So there we go.
And that's fine. They want to override us with
take you off the wheel. The wheel hates you. All right. Well, you're on the wheel anyways. We're not taking
it's too late. It's harder to remove you.
All right, hit the news, Pete.
All right, we got news.
I don't know why I have a notebook here, but I got a notebook.
I don't know.
This is like how I make a list.
Run the news segment for Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Because I put a logo in for this news to differentiate it from now the Star Wars news.
Yeah, we can't have like the same thing on two different shows. I mean, that's absurdly
pretty close to the same thing.
Nope, absolutely not. I mean,
slightly
do that. No, I mean, just because people like it doesn't mean we should do it more than once. You know what I mean?
Well, I also decided to cut out all of the headlines because, well, honestly, I forgot to update all of them, and then I was like, I'm not going back to do it this week. So I'm sorry, guys. You're getting a half.
What we got. Let's surprise me on the news. Hey, listen, most people are just doing like we're doing our end of the year review at the end of the year. Most people are already just doing that now or saying Merry Christmas. So at least we're giving the people what they want, a show. I mean, we're putting it on. So give us what we got.
We'll start with the box office. I always start with the box office report, and I guess there's no denying Spider-Man.
Good night. I told you I thought it was going to be a banger.
I didn't know it was going to be breaking records like this, though.
I told you. Darth Lopez saw it 6 times in 1 hour.
But 260.
I think we'll try to cover it next week. We're giving everybody a couple weeks to get.
Yeah, we're not. I didn't put anything.
We're not going to kill you on this one
either about this because I just want to give people time. I don't want. I know it's a lot's out there. I know a lot of things people know already.
He calls me every 30 minutes to talk about it. He calls me every 30 minutes to talk about it since he saw it, which was like 4 days ago. All right.
But yeah, number one, of course, for the weekend, but number 2 all time for the opening domestic. Yeah.
Wow.
It beat out Infinity War just slightly, but it still eked right over Infinity War, and it's only behind Endgame for that opening weekend.
Yeah, this is
it. Marco's 2 favorite Star Wars movies or follow it on 4 and 5 with episode 7 and 8.
At least it's not 9, man. Go watch that show from last week. All right.
But yeah, like I said, we don't want to do spoilers for it, so it made a lot of money. It was good.
If you guys didn't watch Leslie's show, we had a special guest in the chat on Wednesday. It looks like we might be getting that special chat back here in a second, too.
We'll see.
Okay.
Wait, Levin Zachary. That's like Zachary Levi reversed.
No, it's like the thing that they test. Like now that we actually become popular in like the algorithm, it's like FYI. It's live. So, all right.
Well, I'm sorry. You start talking in code, you get the boot.
Good, so we can get Lacey, whatever. Yeah. All right, sounds good.
All right, so up next, I mean, this was again. Somebody yelled at me in the announcement video for the giveaway. It's like, here's spoilers. I'm like, I didn't give away a spoiler. I said we saw a character in the after credits trailer. It was a trailer. It wasn't an after credits scene of Spider-Man. And now that trailer is released. So Now everybody can see the Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness trailer, which is what they showed after the credits were done for Spider-Man. Wasn't tied to the movie in any way. But
yep.
I don't know.
They sure are releasing a lot of stuff real quickly here too. Marvel's like pushing this stuff out fast.
Well, imagine. Look how long we went when we got nothing.
I know.
It was a long stretch between Far From Home and then Black Widow.
It was. Yeah, cool.
But
are we covering that? I thought it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see the jacket. Well, you also got to see her face like once or twice, but very quickly and pretty much in the background. But that's partly why we're talking about America Chavez, because she's going to be in Doctor Strange.
I think it'll be good. We'll see. Wanda in there, and from the trailer, looked interesting. I wonder how that's going to go with the regulars. The regs, not the nerdiers like us, or like the heads.
What was it?
I worry about it.
I do. I think it was. I think it was yesterday, Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. Sports Talk Radio down in the Philly area. They were talking about like the Marvel movies. Like some people were recommending, like the sports guys, like, oh, I don't really know much about it, and people were calling in, giving him like, this is the order. These are the movies you should watch or you need to watch for Spider-Man. They were literally talking about it like all afternoon.
That's cool. You can figure it out. I know that, but like this in Earth 65, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Is
It's a weird place.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, both 65. No, 65 is Gwen. This is whatever one she is. It's also an interesting place. I mean, whenever you can get like a, I don't know, big fat Obi-Wan Kenobi grandma that's got a championship belt. I guess whatever you putting down there, bro.
Okay, on that, let's go over to the other universe. Let's go over to emo Batman.
Who's that? The new Scarecrow?
No, this is Batman.
Batman who?
Yeah, the Batman.
The Batman what?
The new Batman movie coming out.
Anyway,
the new Batman. Yes, this is Robert Pattinson. This is Bruce Wayne. This is your new Batman.
Okay, so I was right on Spider-Man, and we will see how. We'll just call me right on the new Batman too.
But they're
don't tell me this is from Batman. This is like a shot from
assuming,
Batman.
I don't know. I didn't see the movie. It's not out yet.
It's not the new Penguin. This is the new Batman. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Batman.
That's gonna suck. Okay.
No, you know what's gonna suck? Well, at least I think, because it's just a hodgepodge of crap that makes no sense. Is our next little news item. Now, I brought up
Astro
before.
This is gonna be good. Okay. This Astro, are you looking at this picture, please?
I'm with Astro. I think it's gonna be good. I'm telling you, I like Pattinson. I'm gonna give him a shot. We can make fun of the picture all we want, but I'm gonna give it a shot. That's all I'm saying.
When I think Bruce Wayne, and listen, man. I mean, I even love Adam West. I think Adam West's Bruce Wayne was great. So it doesn't have to be dark and dingy. But when I think Bruce Wayne, any form of Bruce Wayne.
Well, he's obviously just coming out of a scrape. It's not like he's, shirt's all ripped. It's all disheveled.
No, I think he just got a hole in his shirt and he was like in the rain.
Yeah.
He's a maniac on the run.
Now, our next one, though, this Batgirl movie, or whatever the heck it's going to be on HBO Max, I have no idea what they're doing. It makes no sense, because I pointed out the last time how it would have made complete sense with the girl that they cast for Batgirl, for Jeffrey Wright's Commissioner Gordon to be the commissioner. He's the commissioner in this Robert Pattinson Batman. But we saw they're bringing back the J.K. Simmons commissioner, who is Ben Affleck's commissioner. But for some reason, Michael Keaton's going to be in this thing too. So they're going to have the Michael Keaton Batman with Ben Affleck's Commissioner Gordon. I don't know what the heck they're doing.
It's Spider-Man, man. I mean, hey, listen, it's the best Batman. Keaton is Batman. So
yeah, but what are they doing?
Well, they go Keaton West and then whoever else. So what do you mean? What are they doing?
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
Love Michael Keaton, but I don't need to see him as Batman anymore.
I've watched the trailer and I've seen what they're doing here, Justin. And okay, I mean, okay. Look, I know people had a problem with Ben, but I think they have problems with the guy Ben Affleck, not how he played Batman, because his Batman wasn't bad.
His Batman wasn't bad.
His Batman wasn't bad.
Well, in Justice League, they made him a little too
No, but I mean, is acting as Bat. That's like when people always said that they're like, what's his name? The other Spider-Man, the middle one, Andrew.
Garfield.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad. Well, he wasn't bad. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, he was just
Garfield,
too cool to be Peter Parker. Was my problem.
Oh, but when Peter Parker was 50 years old and supposed to be a high school kid, that wasn't a problem?
No, well, I didn't have a problem with...
and he really wasn't dorky? He was just like...
I didn't have a problem with the 50-year-old dorky Peter Parker in that case. The problem I had with Tobey was he couldn't deliver any of the jokes. So it wasn't a funny Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't funny.
Jokes, they landed flat.
I think... but that's what I'm saying. I think Garfield did a decent job. You know what I mean? I mean, he might not be your Spider-Man, but he did a good job. You know?
Emo skateboarder Spider-Man, he didn't seem that geeky. He just seemed like, I'm just the cool guy, just being the loner off on the side.
He was a good Batman. Yes, Darth Lopez. He also wasn't a good Bruce Wayne, but he also wasn't a bad Batman. Bruce Wayne we do understand that it's a two-sided. It's just like Two-Face. Yeah. Like it's a two-sided. You have to be Bruce Wayne and you have to be Batman. Like you have to be both. All right? Like, and you can't just walk around going, I am Batman. Like you have to be both. Like they literally have a Lego movie making fun of one actor who literally just would go, I am Batman. Like we get what we get.
I don't know. You might have to put Will Arnett's Batman pretty high up there because he did a pretty good Batman.
No. I know, but you go with that. You know what I'm saying? They're making fun.
I know, but when you mentioned it, I'm like, you know what? He was a pretty good Batman.
Holland equals greater than Garfield, who equals greater than. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's wrong. I think they finally got it right. Yeah, I know some people don't like him because they're jealous because he's like 30 and he looks 12, and like I wish I still looked like I was, 20.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, any of you guys still out there in the chat, just make sure you make a comment and you'll get yourself put on the wheel for the giveaway. So if you're just out there just being quiet, just say hi and you will be put on the wheel.
Yeah, I agree. That's the problem is like I actually like hey, what's up going on, Dan? I actually like
there we go. Dan the man.
Dan the man. I actually like the I like Batman. Like I know people are like, oh, I don't hate DC. That's not actually the case with me. I actually do. I actually hope for better. And unfortunately, I don't know.
I hear you.
Oh, Revenge Break 1000. That's a thing. Revenge Beak 1000.
Ravage Beak 1000. That's
whatever this is. On the wheel. Put him on the wheel.
They'll go on the wheel. While I'm putting him on the wheel, we're going to move on to our next item.
Yeah.
Which is...
Darth, we got you already.
Matthew Vaughn still wants to make a proper Superman movie, which I still would like to get.
I will see
proper Superman movie with Henry Cavill as Superman that isn't a dark, emo, moody.
Even if it's a one-off, like even give me a one-off, man. I don't. Why? If stuff has gone so wrong, why do we have to make continuity? Why does DC have to think they've got to be? Like, that's the biggest lie, right? Like, the biggest lie of DC is we are comics. Like, we invented everything. Just the one thing you haven't invented yet is a good movie. So give us a good movie. Give us this one. Is this a giveaway stream? Catchy Films. Hello. Yes, we are going to give something away.
Yeah. During the show, we're going to give it away, Catchy.
Athletic Style is on, too. We got tons of people. Athletic Style, is he wearing it? Yeah. What, OWN shirt? NW? No, he's wearing New World Order. It's just backwards because it's in the, cool. Nice shirt. I should have given an NWO intro. I didn't.
Well, we were saving for next week.
Okay. Lois and Clark, Superman, best Superman. Since Reeves.
Yeah. No, Tresha Winthrop's not getting in with the.
They're testing it. No, leave it. Let it for a second. I want to see if we get the. What was it? Love Face XYXZ.
I can't remember.
The chat loves it.
Or
XYZXZ. She's not getting in, but yeah. Okay, Athletic Style, cool. You are in. So is Catchy Films, and so is Beak 1000. Winthorpe, we ain't falling for that. All right, next up.
All right, next up, one more. I think I got one more movie item. I know he
does look like Superman though, too. Though you know what I mean? He's got the chin.
He's a good Superman.
It seems like if you punched him in the chin, your hand would hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tagamuvu's coming in.
Here, you didn't want any more Matrixes. You didn't want any more Bill and Ted's, but here we're getting John Wick 4.
We were supposed to. You're making me mad. I mean, it's cool that the trailer thing was cool, but like we were supposed to get this like 3 months ago. How long do I have to wait for John Wick 4
of 2023?
How long do I have to wait? Yeah, it was 242023. 2323. There's a funny thing with the 03242023. It's like a funny thing with the thing, and they do the whole little intro thing and everything like that. I can't wait, man. I love John Wick's, man. John Wick's. I mean, Keanu Reeves You got him skater under, or I mean, a surfboarder undercover, and then you got him killing people. Man,
yeah,
2 best roles.
Not my own Private Idaho. No, he was good in Parenthood. Remember when he was the stunt, the race car driver?
Come on, man.
Parenthood, he was good. Todd.
Come on, man.
He was. I'm not lying. I like Parenthood.
Is there Parenthood 4?
No, there isn't.
There's John Wick 4. Yeah. There is, isn't there?
Don't give me sequels.
No, and it would have been like 4 years in a 6-year span too, but like because of COVID, got moved back.
I will say that Bill and Ted 3, that was pretty rough. I watched it finally the other day. It was rough.
Yo, you should have just left.
I was just like,
how's this man still need checks?
I think he just wanted to have fun to do it. I don't know, but yeah, it was rough.
That's not. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to put up like garbage webcasts like us every once in a while because like, what do we make, $3? It's different when you're putting it out like that. Like, oh, sorry, but it's different. It's different. This is like, what are you doing here, bro? Like, this is cool. John Wick 4. Like, you have all the John. You know what would be awesome is if they took John Wick and they took the Equalizer. What's his name? And then they did a combo, a crossover movie.
I'd be into that. That's something I wouldn't mind. I still want to see a threequalizer.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I love the whole.
Yeah, Denzel's pretty good in that movie. Well, those movies.
Oh, wait. Time out. So what did I say? I said Spider-Man's going to be a hit, right? I said Batman probably not so much, and I think I said something about this movie too. Yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah. Check mark again. But I'm not trying to rain on people's days. I'm really not trying to rain on people's days. But like some of this stuff, you just get like, come on, man. You know that wasn't going to be good. I don't know.
You know, honestly, Joe's right. He actually wasn't that bad of a Constantine, even though he's not.
I liked his Constantine. You're right.
Envisioned.
You're right.
He was good in the role that he played.
I did. Yeah. Don't tell me mnemonic either. I don't want to hear that. Justin, if they do this, I'm giving up. Just give me my John Wick 4 before this hits is all I'm saying. Like, I don't want Point Break, the sequel. I want John Wick 5, 6,
they already
7.
did the remake of Point Break where they're all extreme sports guys, and it just wasn't good either.
Yeah.
He wasn't involved. There was no Keanu in it, obviously.
You want a new Jeepers Creepers. Okay. Don't disrespect Bill and Ted like that. He did it for us. He didn't do it. He did what for us? You think Mojo, sir? You think Bill and Ted 3? That's what you wanted, huh? Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, I was. I don't know.
Oh, the free Matrix. Hey, here we go. The Xbox Live free Matrix game is supposed to be good. So cool. Yeah. We'll check that out. Yeah, Constantine was good. Cool. Yeah, we all like Constantine.
All right.
And Catchy Films is with me. Just don't do it. Like you don't got to ruin childhood. No,
don't do it.
I
know you don't. Also, you don't like these, but I just grabbed 2, so we only got 2. I got a couple pairs of sneakers for you.
For the love of Christ!
Oh wait, that's not supposed to read Doctor Strange's replacement. That's supposed to read something else.
That's supposed to read bubblegum.
Yeah, it was something about these bubblegum Air Jordans. $170, but these are women's too, so that's why you get that little light blue. And we'll switch it up to these ones. We're gonna make these limited to 5,000 pairs. These Year of the Tigers. Hey, anything's limited, they're going to get expensive. You know
they are, but this is low too. This is a crew. What are we doing here? How can it be a Jordan 1?
I don't know. I thought these were dunks, but
I
don't know. All I know is
they're Jordan 1s on it. You can sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah, if you get your bot to go buy you a pair, then you can throw it up on the StockX or the sneaker exchanges or whatever the heck. Because there's also no price point. But these will be released next week. So
we gotta add Clayton. But he says bubblegum shoes get stuck on the ground. Considering they probably don't even get worn outside of the box. I don't know. Yeah. So we got 2 cruddy pairs. This is a great week. You got cruddy shoes in here too. So this is gonna be fun. They have 5K people to buy that garbage. Yes, Dan. They have 5K. They won't even release all 5K. They're going to release like 2K. The other 3K are already bought. We won't even see them. Don't give me the devil advocate. It was okay.
Pacino kind of made that.
We should just have a John Wick show where we just talk about.
That's an idea. We'll tier rank out some.
Yeah, we'll tour us all that.
And Keanu Reeves movies, I'm in.
We'll take that. We'll do like a break after we get through the Royal Rumble of
yes,
these new characters. No, and we'll start off something else after that.
All right, one interesting pair of toys that I have coming out. I saw they have these Invincible toys going to be coming out. So, Series 2 from Diamond Select. You're getting Adam Eve and what is that? Robot Man or Robot? I think it's just Robot.
Beak. I said no, Johnny Mnemonic. No, Johnny Mnemonic.
But there's only 2 figures in this entire wave. So that's it.
Hey, add leftover Zags to Zaggy. What's going on?
I'll add Zaggy because Wave 1 was just Omni-Man and Invincible. So there was Wave 1, which you can still go out and buy.
Like this? I mean, like, do they really? I know it's like cool. I know people love like it's nichey. The people that loved Invincible before it was like rumored to be a TV series, like when it first came out. I know there was like die-hard people. Mainly weirdos and John Z. But like, did John Z try to get like his 5-year-old to read this as a TPB or something? I can't remember. The Replacements is good, so is Hardball. I know, Joe. We're not just. Let's stop going over Keanu movies. But like, is this enough of a draw to start buying action figures of this? Do you think?
Yeah, people will buy action figures of this.
Okay, very good.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a couple. I'll just put them up on the shelf. Shelves I don't have. Room I don't have, but yeah. But that's it for this week. There was nothing else really interesting. There was a couple of, I think NECA was doing like a 12 Days of Christmas type of reveal thing, but it was just still more like Turtles, and it just seemed like more of the same stuff. So this was just, I think these are pre-orders, I guess not FOC, but pre-orders for March, things that they're teasing coming. So we're going to be getting Captain Carter and Carnage, the whole X-Men, whatever new version of X-Men we're getting, and the new Iron Fist, the new Doctor Strange, because we get new everything.
Double J, did I send you the link? I know there was a big rumor that Carter was going to show up in the Avengers, whatever. She was on the cover of A, but they're definitely not in that book. So,
the Timeless or whatever.
Whatever. No, it's not
Avengers
a bad.
Forever.
I always like those. I always like those like Ford advanced storyline things. Like they got that. They came out with that Hawkeye Wasteland. I even said it when I was buying in. I bought in the LCS and goes, I can't believe I'm wasting more money on future Hawkeye storylines. But I really loved Old Man Hawkeye. I don't know why I like that. Well, because it's mini and I love minis, but
yeah,
it was
more
good.
like a maxi series, right? That's like 12. The Hawkeye ones.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
It was a long one. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't like a.
Oh yeah. But this is more of that weird apocalyptic type shit. So I'm down with that. What's going on with Carnage? When is he coming back?
I guess in March.
Okay, and who's Iron Fist this time?
It's a new Iron Fist. I don't know. People were saying it's Swordmaster or something. Okay. Or, I don't know.
Fine, and then we're doing crossovers
Clea
now.
Is Doctor Strange and
okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Exactly. But that's all we got. Again, it was a short week, strapped for time. Wasn't a lot of really cool things as Christmas is approaching.
Is What If becoming canon? Astro, from what I understand, or from what I was reading.
Kinda.
Yeah, but no, they're just doing it as multiverse. So what if
it's just another universe.
So like they're doing all these like they showed the new Iron Fist signal and everything else, and I figure with the Punisher and I don't know, who knows? They're just coming up with gotta sell new stuff, man.
Tony, if they give us a Vanilla Ice figure, I'm in to buy a Ninja Rap Vanilla Ice figure.
Oh, speaking of that, congratulations to Pete last night. He was on a different show.
Oh yeah, we won.
Nerd Herd, and he was.
If you guys go check out Team Nerd Herd, they're
showing up in the chat
channel soon. So once we get the new link, I'm going to share it so you guys can go and follow them. There's a good group of good crew over there.
No, it's not 616 stuff. Clayton. I think is that a statement, Clayton? Yeah, check them out. And Pete, I got in the chat. I went over there. I normally don't watch YouTube shows, but I heard you were going to go on there and you could do a victory lap, so I went on there and told you better step up your game. And then after that, you got zero. From what I hear, 0 answers wrong after that.
Yeah,
I heard you swept after that.
I just needed my liquid courage.
You just needed a little bit of encouragement from us in the chat to tell you better not get it wrong.
That too.
Or we're kicking you off your own channel. You're saying this is a statement, Clayton? I take it you're saying that as a statement, not a question. Because if it's a question,
Yeah.
I believe you're correct. And if it's a statement, I also believe you're correct on that one. You're talking about in the darker version. Are you saying the darker version of Strange? Well, yes, because they also showed Kang in that trailer. So like,
variants.
No. I want you to take as much time. I want them to take a lot of time on this. And why?
That's true.
Because I want a nice slow rollout. I want it to make money. I want the X-Men to make money. Want them to do it right. They're giving us this X-Men 90s or whatever they're doing with the cartoon. Let's do that. Let's start making sure we get some of our great characters done properly and put Olivia Munn, in a very tight leather outfit again. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we're done with this update. What do we want to do next? Do we want to...
Well, we'll go. Let's go into...
you want to spin the wheel? You want to do our little game?
Let's do the little game. We're still gaining. We're up 20. No, we got a couple more add-ins. I don't know if we had anybody in since...
I've been adding.
Okay, cool.
People. I got Clayton. I got McCurdy, I think, in there, and somebody else.
Zaggy.
I got a few more names on the wheel.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about video game news. Because
all right, where's my little thing first?
G4 is back, but is Munn on G4?
No. It's a whole new crew. But I've been watching.
Chadwick's not on there. Have you? Just wish I could watch it back on G4 again.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the intro. But yeah, it's interesting. They even have a whole D&D show where they're playing D&D live.
Oh, yay. Can't wait to tune into that.
It's a great thing to take an afternoon nap to, though. Like, it's very soothing. You just listen to them talking, and you just...
It's like the nerd version of NASCAR, right? So we can just go do that instead of having Wheel of Torture. No, it's a wheel to win something, Clayton. We got 12. I told him to wait to 1250, but he doesn't like that number for some reason.
What, 1250?
So, yeah, 1,250 subs.
Oh, yeah. Well,
then you could do 1.5. Then you could do 1.75.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Sean's here.
But also it made sense for this week because what I had to give away, it lined up with what we're going to be talking about today with the Spider-Gwen stuff.
Sean,
I got Sean on.
Okay, cool. You got him. You put him in there before you even got here. That's amazing.
No, he said something earlier.
No, he didn't. Oh, yeah, I'm here. So he did say something earlier. I missed him.
Yeah, see, that's why I put a name on the list.
My bad. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Anyway.
First things first, I guess, on our gaming news, Dark Horse Comics got purchased by some Swedish gaming company. JJ knew who it was.
Let's not over
exaggerate.
Let's not over exaggerate what this really is. We're not doing it, Zaggy. You're not getting that one out of me, Zaggy. Not yet, anyways. So let's explain what this is. This is just a conglomerate, like an investment conglomerate, buying up like gaming studios.
I got you, Nero.
Ahoy here as well. Okay, cool. That's buying it up like as investment properties, right? So like, and then this is their first comic property. So they bought like the people that created Borderlands. They pretty much bought that studio up. They bought a bunch of other like they're THQ, but like they bought a bunch of already developed games, and some of them were smaller. And they kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think probably Borderland is the biggest, like. Because it wasn't Borderlands, not the studio. What is it? Raven? No, it's not Ravensoft. Whatever the studio that did Borderlands is what they ended up buying. So, it's a holding company, right, Joe? So they ended up buying the 80% from the Chinese investor that had this in their portfolio. Dark Horse had 80% of it in their portfolio. They bought that 80%, and then they bought the other 20%. But they don't even like put it like they don't change anything. Like it's now, what's his name just gets a paycheck, right, instead of profit. So. Gearbox. Yes, Gearbox. Thank you, Double J. It was Gearbox that's probably their biggest one, right? Gearbox that they bought. JJ. I think they have in their thing. But yeah, it's not like they're, it's like these big companies. But I would assume that this means that we're going to talk about how Dark Horse now is going to be doing Borderland comics and whatever other video game. They'll probably be the home for video game comics.
Probably. Would make sense since they own a lot of them. But we'll see. We will see. But speaking of video game comics, I guess, then we can look at our next little bit where we are going to be getting an Assassin's Creed Valhalla Forgotten Myths prequel.
There you go.
Or something.
That's all we needed.
Dark Horse.
Hey, Dark Horse.
They're going to be getting some video game comics, so.
There we go. They'll be the home for video game comics.
Some of the video games have interesting enough stories to support a comic. Yeah, I'll read some more Witcher stuff.
Yeah, maybe some Witcher stuff. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you need like a big world. Like you need something
to get backstories, and that's why I liked what they were doing with Arcade and everything like that. I mean, because I think like if they get that, if they start getting that into the comics. You know what I mean? We'll get it for whatever. We'll get a little bit backstory going on there. So
we'll see.
Just reading the chat.
That's fine. We'll throw some up when you see them. 3 Loco.
Come on, Cabrones. Let's go. Next one.
Next one. Well, the next one is I guess bad video game news in the sense that apparently there's a lot of backlash on the GTA, the trilogy, the reworked, the revamped version. So they're giving away games to make up for their faux pas, I suppose. Can we not just beat up prostitutes anymore for their money, or what's going on here? No, I just think people just were unimpressed with the retool.
It doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up, huh?
Yeah, so they're giving a free game away, so you can pick for PC gamers, not for console people, but PC gamers. You can pick one of their other games in their library for free. I think is what they're offering to kind of. It's a mea culpa. Sorry, it's still a nice move on their part.
Yeah, no, good for them.
And another mea culpa. We have this out-of-court settlement from the developers of the Cyberpunk, that 2077 game. Where
that was a mess, yeah.
All right, here you go, investors. Here's almost $2 million back.
How did they have any money left? They had returned, like, you could return the game, and then when you're returning it, they're like, we don't actually want the game back. You can have it. It still sucks. Well, that's a way to waste a lot of money.
And isn't this the same developer that did at least one of the Witcher games? I think I remember the CD Projekt name. This is where JJ would come in handy.
Yeah, you know how many? There's so many. Like that's what he was thinking about the other day, and then when I turned it on, I saw like Ravens, like 8 people on the new Call of Duty game. Like it's like everybody pretty much gets on. Joe, that's a pretty cheap settlement. Joe, there's no money left. Like
that's all they got.
He probably, to be honest with you, that developer they're probably not even paying that back because they probably don't have it right now. They had to return all their office supplies to Office Max. So how's that working?
Yeah. Well, I thought they were going to be updating it too, but I guess not.
Who made $20 million? Zach, I don't think they made $20 million, man. They were giving money back in like the millions of dollars. But who knows?
Yeah, who knows? No new names, right? Okay, just making sure I did. Oh wait, Andre. Got to put Andre on the wheel.
Look at that, Andre. Thank you.
We are at 19 on the wheel. So I don't know if everybody's still here, but we do have 19 names on the wheel.
Yeah, the majority of people are because we just keep ticking up the tickers going.
I got you.
All right.
Up next.
Elder Ring hype.
Star Wars.
Really?
I don't like to infringe on JJ Star Wars news, but here we are.
Oh, God. Scott. Hey, Dwayne Scott's in here. What's up, Scott?
I got to put Dwayne on the list, too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put on the list. So what's the deal with this? Did you see this?
I was kind of not saying anything last. Like if you go back and watch the Star Wars thing, I kind of bite my tongue and I mentioned like the Detroit Human thing, and I was like, maybe. But you know, like when you're like, somebody's getting fired over this. Let's just put it that way. Because there's a guy named Craig who is still in charge over there.
Craig.
And yeah, his last name's Craig, I think. And
Craig, how you get fired on your day off?
He and his little other buddy, his other cohort, went to court recently, and one of them asked him, French, la la, shala, shami, or whatever they say over there. And he goes, he says, hey, magistrate, since I'm not on oath, I could just lie, right? Like literally dead. He was dead asking a serious question. So he wanted to lie about how they're, how like they're bigots and they, and they like to, show beating of women a lot. And the one guy, the Craig dude, David Craig, he for some reason thought this is appropriate. He made a full length sculpture of two women naked in the office, just in the general area. Thought that was a good idea. So people just don't like money, bro. I mean,
yeah, I just don't have common sense. Like,
I mean, his games were messed up anyways because it was always like, click left if you want to smack this woman, or click right if you want to kick her in the legs. And it's like, I mean, that's what type of games he made. That remember, we were going like, well, no, it's what it was. It was like a almost like tag tail game, right? Like where they had these big options, and then like the storylines would go on and stuff like that. And obviously, some people like that type of stuff, and others didn't. But like, we looked at the trailer and like, cool, that doesn't look like somebody punching a chick in the face. Like, that's all right. You know what I mean? And then it turns out like, no, the guy's still there. No, yeah, they're just in court getting slammed. Oh, and then the one guy just walked out. I think it was Craig who just walked out in the middle of it because they're like, hey, dude, it's not appropriate to just how can we say this without getting in trouble with YouTube? Forcing yourself on women like all the time, especially in video games, like that's like your whole game format. Like, yeah, that's not really like that type of stuff. Not cool. And he's like, bleep you. And just walked out. I guess court over in France is way different than here. Like,
I guess so.
I mean, we got a bailiff that'll throw you back down there or whatever. Put you in some contempt to throw you back in the clink for a little bit. This guy, this guy just whatever. But whoever didn't scrub this thing, I mean, whoever didn't scrub this company, they're done. See you later.
Well, it is what it is. Now, just to kind of
casual Fridays.
Kind of test the waters a little bit with this next bit, even though we do focus mostly on video games here in the gaming section, I thought, well, let's dip our toe in some of this. Granted, this is a card game more than like a full-on tabletop game, but apparently they're doing like a Star Wars-ized version of some card game called Love Letter. I know nothing about it. All I saw was Star Wars connected to this card game, and like, all right, seems interesting.
That seems interesting to you, huh, Pete?
Well, I don't know. It's a game. It's $15. It went up for pre-order today.
I'm gonna go broke buying this type of garbage. Well, I mean, it's something.
It's something. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what these chips are for. I don't know what the cards are for. I don't know if anybody plays the regular game. Is it just like War? Like, am I just playing Star Wars War? We going to play and go fish? I don't know.
Does he look? Hey, here we go. Ruben, he's got to get it.
Yeah, well,
he's going to go broke. He's got a great word, by the way. Oh, one more thing. Ruben actually promised. I know some of you were asking to see his entire room. He didn't promise, but I'm making him promise now. He's going to take a videotape on his phone and then submit it, and we should have that for the the end of year special. James, what's going on? Did we get James on the list?
No, I'm getting James in now.
Yeah. Does it come with Pogs? Joe wants.
It looks like it comes with something.
No, I think those are just Java chips or something.
I
have
backgammon pieces.
Spider-Man 2099 action figure, white reprint comic. Never been opened. Should I get it graded or take the comic out and get it graded to sell? I would suggest that is a very interesting question. If it's what year is it now? And that figure came out in what 90? Was that 98? 97?
Somewhere around. Oh no! It was like 2000, 2001.
2001, 98, 2000.
Yeah.
Well, 3 years later. Okay, 3 years later. I would suggest
20 years old.
It was a clamshell too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of cut you when you try to use your scissors.
Yes, I would suggest that you do it as a you grade the whole kit and caboodle.
And then you're gonna grade that. You're gonna go AFA is what you're saying, like AFA.
Yeah, go AFA because the inside, they got to take it and they'll look at it and whatever. But they're gonna give you a higher grade because they're not gonna open up the clamshell. They're gonna grade it in the clamshell.
Yeah. No, but I think he's asking about the comic because if you take the comic out, that's that white version, the reprint of Spider-Man 2099 #1. Because I just did this one on Ghost. It sells pretty well, especially if you can get it graded. But still, getting a high grade out of that clamshell is gonna be tough.
That's what I'm saying. No, you don't take the gamble on that. If you're gonna grade, if you're gonna grade the thing, you grade it in the clamshell and put it up for that way under what's their name? What the people that what's their name? Just
AFA.
Yeah, AFA.
That's one of them at least. I think it's more than one, right? There's probably more than one. There's usually two. Always two there are.
Show it. Zaggy, if you show it and you send it to us, we'll throw it up on either Star Wars or we'll throw it up on this one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it 2, James. 200, I believe, said Nero, so I was off by 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, somewhere around there. It was like somewhere in there.
I mean, between the years of 96 and 2000, I think 6, it was a hell of a years. So, AFA. Yes, thank you, AFA. All right, super tough to get out. Yeah.
Sticking with this kind of video games and this tabletop gaming, they're going to make a Dark Souls role-playing game. So like a version of D&D, but with Dark Souls, that video game Dark Souls, which I only really know is that it was an impossible game to play.
What was the game, Beastmasters or whatever? I'll check it out. There's one I want to see if anybody ever played. Because I had one, but you're supposed to paint the figures. I never did all that nonsense. I still got it. But I always wanted to find somebody to play it with. Because I never played it as a kid. But whatever. Played it by myself. All right.
Beastmasters.
Nice.
Yeah, they just dropped a teaser trailer for this thing. So this thing is on
cool?
the way. I don't know. I was just wondering if anybody's interested in these tabletop games. Because I am a little bit, but I don't know much about them because I don't play them. Because, well, I don't have people who will play these things with me.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully raise my kid. You know, I'll teach him with the Risk and whatever. The Cantina.
Oh, yeah, Risk. You know how hard it is to get people to play Risk these days.
The only reason why I have kids is so that I can play Settlers of, that's it. So I can play Settlers. That's it. So one day I'll be able to play it.
Settlers of Catan?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Catan. Yep, but there we go. That was our video game news.
It was super hot 3 years ago. This is break.
I was trying to slow roll it to see if we would get JJ in on it, but
well, we'll see what happens. Maybe it's computer, internet. You know, the internet sometimes isn't always right. Yeah. All right, so we're going to then go into what everybody's been waiting. No, everybody's waiting for the wheel, but we're going to go into what the rest of the people who aren't waiting for the wheel are waiting for, and that would be you're the best, Lopez. I guarantee you one thing. 9 out of 10 times I'll beat you at Risk. And the only time I won't beat you 10 times because I'll feel bad for you.
I don't know.
I'm not trying to be a jerk.
We're just talking about and we're just talking regular Risk. Are we? Anybody play Castle Risk?
Any form, any day, any form.
I loved Castle Risk. Little castles. You had to just own the little areas.
I played against myself. You know, I had like 20 brothers. None of them would play. Buy the love letters for Christmas. Oh, good Lord. Dan, you're not buying those for Christmas. None of my friends are
card game based off of love letters. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's our man's back. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I guess I have my geek friends or whatever, and then like I don't. But even like those, like, could you imagine Dan playing? Dan, could you imagine yourself playing? I don't know, Risk in the middle of a con. We're gonna stop the con to play.
Okay. 4 deadly venoms. I got to put 4 deadly venoms on the wheel.
4 deadly venoms. Yeah, 4 deadly venoms. Good to see you, man. All right. So we've got America versus Gwen, which I thought was going to be kind of like a runaway for Gwen, but I did
too.
I scrubbed the list for 3 days now. I don't think people appreciate, maybe they do, how much time and effort I put into these lists. Usually it's Pete yelling at me, hurry up and make the list, and then he makes the list and goes, you didn't have the list ready, and then I go, yeah. And then I go through and I come out with
I need a drink out of my mini
fan version. I have to do like the 13 version. And these two, like I said, I just wish we would have teamed up Nova versus America, or Nova versus Gwen, and then or put Squirrel Girl versus one of these two.
Didn't really plan this out. This kind of evolved out of us doing one.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, I'm in on February. I just paid today, by the way. I think you're gonna be there too for Great Lakes. So yeah, I think this just kind of evolved. And then do we have one left after this?
Yeah, we still got Riri and Moon Girl.
Which is another one now that I'm thinking, now that after what happened last week. By the way, we've made an official decision. Nova and Miles are both going into the Battle Royale because they evened it up. That's how ties are going to work. Unless these two tie. If these two tie, neither one's going in. I'm telling you. Jeez. And then
if these two tie, we're taking the top 2 out of the 4.
See, this is the problem. I go back and I read some of these runs to like get the picks
try to refresh your memory.
Yeah, try to refresh my memory. And
it's rough. Some of this stuff is rough.
Oh my! Some of this is yeah.
Some of it because I'm scanning through to try to grab images and just some snippets.
Yeah, I'm naming stuff. You're going, what is that? And I'm like, what happened in this book? And like, not good, but okay. All right, but let's get into it, I guess. Geez, I mean, should we get into it or should we just quit now and call it a holiday? Do we like go home?
Thanks, everybody. We'll run the wheel.
Thanks, we're done. Okay, there's some. I actually let you do the variants on this one. I want to tell you one thing.
I did too.
If you guys saw this the new sale out there for what the hell was the number on that? Like five grand and change or whatever it was.
What?
We'll just do it right now. We'll put out her.
Wait. The regular, the variant.
The variant. Can you look it up, Pete? Oh,
yeah, it was like 58, right?
Yeah, 58 and change. Just look it up real quickly.
If you could. 58, yeah.
For the variant. So this is her.
This is on eBay, right?
Yeah, it's on eBay. So this is her first. I think across the board, it qualifies as first appearance. So
yes, I don't think there's any confusion with this.
No, I know, but people were trying to make it funny at one point, you know, because they missed out on it. So people always try to make it funny.
Oh yeah, they try. Well, there's one up.
But our friend over at My Bargain Comics, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the friend, scholar, heck of a gentleman, Steve Horn, gave me a call. Said, "Hey, I have to."
Oh man, I got to go check it on the actual.
Said I have to send out a book because I just sold this, and he just said, "You know, we like to call it out." Darth Lopez knows this. A couple other people know this. When friends of ours, set the market on a book, this is like what we like to talk about.
It's there. He didn't sell the pair, did he?
No.
Then it's not showing up yet.
Okay, it'll show up in a little bit. Well, he just got. They'll let you know later. He got a brand new number on this book, so it's pretty cool. But this thing is skyrocketing, and I don't even know. I mean, I think it's because of the trailer, obviously. Yeah, when people saw it. But man, if you got the text, make sure you pull these books out and put them up last week.
Well, there's a 9.6. 9.6 went for $1,900. Jesus.
No, it was a 9.8.
I know that's a 9. That's what I'm saying. That's a 9.6.
There's a number on that. I can't even remember. I don't want to give you the wrong number.
But when you said in the message, I think it was like 58.
Yeah. It's hot. It's high. It was like 58, somewhere around there. So, anyways, he just said that. You'll probably see it on the list that people put out at the end of the week.
And Dusty, I'm drinking Double Kryptonite.
Hey, Double J's.
IPA.
So JJ, we've brought you in for a hell of a list tonight.
Showdown.
It's going to be interesting. Thanks for showing up. Happy holidays. Tell the fam I say what's up.
Will do.
So we were just talking about our man Horn. Horn sold that. You'll see. Everybody's going to see.
This is going to be like watching the Giants play the Jets.
What? Oh yeah.
This matchup. This is not going to be a good.
All right, let's do it though. Let's put up the first variant. There we go. This one just set a record. It was done by our man Steve Horn. The cover is what it is.
Desired Comics, huh?
It's well known, but like, are you going to start paying like?
I can't.
Are you going to?
What was the record?
Now I think it's like 50.
Now 58.
58.
Nah, no way.
No, somebody.
This is a 1 in 15.
No. That's gone. That's gone. 58's gone. We're talking now. This is. You know, if it's legit, believe me when I'm telling you it's a legit sale. That means this book's going to go over. Next one's probably going to go 6.5.
Well, we'll see. There's still a couple copies out there. People want to go buy them, they can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Granted, not the $27,000 one, because there is a $27,000 one up right now.
Oh shoot! I told everybody to put it up at 10. You know
$7,000. There's $6,000 listed.
If you could get if a trailer with the back of her jacket can get you almost 6. You know what I mean? Like
actually, the cheapest looks like it's not CGC. That's a CBCS. A CBCS is only $48.95, so you can get it under 5,000.
Yeah, on CBCS, you should get
that.
On
CBCS.
Steve will come on. Steve needs to take a little bit of a break. I talk to him every other day. He's just having it's the holidays for him too, so he's got family. You're not paying $4,000. Okay.
No, I'm not paying $4,000.
No, that's what Zaggy said 4. Okay, Eagles. Jeez. All right. So I'm just trying to say let's stop the thanks for the football breakfast because now everybody's got to mention their 2 cents.
I know. That's fine.
Where are we ranking this as a book though? That's even let's just call it a $5,000 book at this. Well, we're calling it a $6,000 book at this time. Well, let's call it a $5,000 book at this time. Is this? It's her first. It's the variant.
It is, and for all those things, it is a really good book for those reasons. But I don't think I can go over I can't S this because it's just too bright. I just can't.
I do. I think A is good though. I mean, I think it's a legitimate A type book. You know.
Oh,
what
I
mean?
do. I just can't start recommending people start paying like 10 grand for this thing.
Imagine this, like
It's
6 months ago, you could have got for probably like $900.
Yeah.
no, really the variant.
Well, raw.
Raw.
Maybe, yeah, raw, yeah.
Raw. You probably.
I think it's too much where it's at now. Like even if it goes up, there's got to be a ceiling at some point, right?
Yeah, because I don't
I
know
think the
how
ceiling's
far.
10. I think the ceiling, to be honest with
I
you,
don't know how
that's
far
too
her
much.
character can
I think
really go.
Yeah.
You say it's too much, but if you look at other stuff that we've done, especially in these listings, that's where it goes. It goes to 10. That's where it goes. So if it's under 10, it's an expensive ceiling, but like I can see this book going to 8. You know what I mean? If all of a sudden comes up and she shows up.
I'm not saying that it might not do that. I'm just saying I wouldn't feel comfortable taking that risk.
Oh, I'm not
putting that much in. That's what I'm more on getting.
No.
I'm not saying it's not impossible that it'll happen.
Look, if somebody gives you best offer, it's $8K. I have the book. I'm putting a stripper through college, bro. Like, I mean, let's go.
So there's no doubt that it's an expensive book. It's going to stay an expensive book, but I don't think it climbs that much based on what we have so far, which is just a possible cameo in a Doctor Strange movie. And I look at a book like books that exploded recently for MCU characters, like Echo, for instance. Echo got her own show, and then it really got high.
I don't actually think I don't think Echo has her own show. I think that's a deep fake for Daredevil. I think they're just that's going to be the Daredevil show.
I think it's going to be like a 4-episode intro into Daredevil.
Yeah, that's possible.
I think it's Daredevil. I think it's going to be Daredevil. Yeah, it's
but she has a show titled after. We don't have anything for America.
So they say they have. You saw. Clark,
yeah, they could pivot that.
I think it's really just a deep fake for Daredevil. But yeah, I think they're going to use. Well, we'll get into it.
Just a Blue Harvest situation. I'm just going to throw this on there.
But I don't think we can throw it. I really. They want B. Lopez is with D, but Lopez is always low.
Like I said, I was A.
I was A. Where are you, JJ?
I'd say A.
Yeah, put it in A.
I can't put it in B, but I definitely don't want it in S.
Well, once we start getting to some of the other things, we might not even have A books in this list, to be honest with you. Put it in A. Put it in A. But
A.
We have to move it. Yeah, we have to move it. We'll move it later.
No, I was my rows were off. I wasn't looking at the letter. I just went top.
So since we did A with that, let's do the Magneto cover. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There she is.
I found like half a dozen of these for 50 cents a piece in a box, and I flipped them for like 20, like that. This is happy to do it a few years ago.
So where do we put the A cover then? What do we do with the regular? What do we do with the?
You know what? At the price it's at, I like it worse.
Yeah, at the price it's at right now. Yeah,
and it's just Magneto. Like
the cover is not great.
No, and it's not her.
I mean, $2,500. People are asking for a 90. I'm not paying $2,500 for this.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I think. Well, do we have it all the way down to C, or do we have B on it?
I still like the book, and it is her first in that sense, but it's not a good cover for her. But all right. Well, actually, last sold $1,700.
Oh, just wait till the next book that we get into.
16, 15. Well, these are ranked by price. Let me just look at recent. I just want to see what a raw. I'm just kind of curious what a raw is.
I think you got to go B.
$1,550. Yeah. $382.
Everybody's got B on it. I think I'm a B too.
$382 with 13 bids.
How much?
$382
for raw
today.
Yeah, B. We got a bunch of Bs. I think B is it.
Whew,
yeah, I think B's it. Well, I mean, you got to think percentage-wise, too. Like, I think this one, the percentage will go up, too. All right, put it in B. Let's go.
Where the heck is it? Where is it?
We're not saying these are bad books, either, too.
No. It's just at the price of where it's at. It's just...
Yeah, and what it is, it's really... JJ made a good... JJ, do you want to explain what you said earlier when you said it's not really her?
On the cover?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because it's Magneto. It's just Magneto.
Yeah.
She's not on the variant cover, either, though.
No.
True.
I would get into another one, but hold on.
Yeah, the variant's a better cover, but like for the character, it's not a better cover, really.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go with a variant.
You gotta go the other way. Gotta go pinks.
Yeah, I'm going pinks. So here we go. Spider-Verse. I hate this cover. Why'd you choose this one?
Because this is one of her variants. This is
the variant.
One of her biggest books.
It's the ugliest.
It is her biggest book.
Yeah.
Sold it. Too soon.
Yeah, I know you whine about it all the time.
Now see, this is one where I don't like the cover as much as the Vengeance variant, but she's on the cover.
True.
And she's obviously front and center on the cover. It's her first appearance.
God damn, even $111 for the Mexican version?
Yeah. I mean, it's an expensive book, but I think it's less than the Vengeance variant, isn't it? Isn't it like $5,000?
Yeah, it's less than the yeah. It is.
So I mean,
what is this?
You put it in S.
I'm trying to look for the highest sale. Actually, let me just sort for highest then. $3,200 for 9.6.
Yeah, it's nice.
9.6. 44 bids to 3,200 in November.
Well, maybe he'll get ahead then. Maybe he'll get ahead now. Who knows?
I'm not seeing any 9.8 sales. We got some listed, but $20,000 for 9.6. Get out of here.
I'm losing faith, unfortunately.
Is that the same guy as the Vengeance variant listed for 27?
For 27, probably. There's a 9.8 listed for $15,000, or I'm sorry, $14,999.99 with 83 people watching it because everybody just wants to see if somebody will buy that.
Sammy's collectible toys haul.
$13,000 on another one. Oof.
Yeah. Also, maybe it is, John.
$8,500 for a 9.4.
Yeah, I don't know why they made her a Karen either, but that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not one of my favorite covers of her.
No.
There's actually another one, the 1-in-100 ratio, and that's. Well, but I don't think you can go. You definitely can't go lower than 8 here on this. And I think we got a lot of A's for this too.
It's the same boat for me as the Vengeance.
Yeah. I mean, if you put the Vengeance on there, I think you have to
put it in A. I mean, put it in A, I guess. I mean, put it in A, I guess, because we got to have an A, right? I guess we got to have an A. It's
a good book. I mean, it is what it is. It's just way too pricey, is all, to really put in that top tier.
Mm-hmm. And then, it does have a lot of other. The one thing I'll give this over the Vengeance one is it's got a lot of other from 65 or 65. It's got a lot of other.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like introducing that world.
Yeah. It's got like a lot of other stuff in 65. Like her dad's in there, the dad version of 65. Like all the intermingle things that people get.
Yeah. I think you get. All the Penny Parker stuff later in the same miniseries too, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Okay, so then we go with her. Wait a minute, isn't this the second print that you put in here? No, this is the first.
The first.
Okay, all right, first. But
print the second and third, they just recolor the.
Yeah, they just recolor it. Yeah, man, dude, look at this. She looks even more of a Karen.
Design.
Yeah, the third's the design. I do like I do have a third.
This is the thing. If it looks like she's about to. It looks like she's about to say this famous line. Can't you just? Isn't that the start to every Karen? Can't you just? Like, they just start off with "Can't you just" all the time. Can't you just do this? Can't you just give me a refund?
Karen Kabob's not getting put on the list because this.
No, okay. What do you want? What's up, though, Jays? You like this?
No, I don't dislike this cover actually. I know it gets.
I actually like it better than the variant. I do.
I like it better than the variant too, and I think it's Robbie Rodriguez, right? It's the creator cover. So
yeah, the top one looks like she's like 60, but that's okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I think he's trying to give her like that Mary Jane pose and like the very top image of her.
I actually, I think that it has got to be. Yeah, I think a lot of people. Oh, cool. I had this in A, and I think a lot of other people have it in A too. I think it's got more, the guts on the inside. I think has more than what. JJ, go ahead.
I was about to say I almost want to give it an S because I don't know what else will give an S out. Because I like it better than the Vengeance cover A. And
yeah, I'm just trying to look at the price. $750. Jesus. For a
I just don't. But the chat has it A. Nobody's going S, bro.
Nobody's going S.
Sticks, what's going on? Sticks, are you coming on the second Star Wars? Let me know. I didn't ask you. I mean, I asked you, but I didn't ask you. So just hit me in private.
It's got to be at least
something that I don't like though. The whole this cover version slightly darker than this darker version variant.
Has they ever acknowledged that in grading? I don't think
I think it's just a printing thing. That just later in the print.
It's because people don't know how printing works.
Yeah, the ink got lighter.
Yeah, or that there's more than one printer that prints out the exact same book because of regional printing. Like,
yeah,
I could go over that thing again, but we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to go through.
Well, best offer on 7/12.
I say S tier so I can sell 4 covers. LOL, Zaggy. I love this guy to death, but no, I think we got to do it in A. Put in A.
A,
I think we
yeah.
gave an A. The chat's got it. We've been sitting on it for long enough.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, to JJ's point, I was thinking of like, do we do an?
My argument was that the guts are better. The guts are better on this book than the Vengeance for sure.
Too, though.
They are
for sure. They're better. And yeah, I think that.
And she's on the cover. And it's a definitive.
I think that might be the last hit. Okay, so we're gonna now do two, what I will say, funky books.
If you want to call it,
Marvel 1 point or point
Marvel
1.
now.
Marvel now.
Marvel now 1 point.
No, point 1.
Whatever. She's in the background on the left side with Wiccan and we know that because of the team up.
She's on the far left card that he's throwing.
So this is like her first cover appearance.
Yeah, I think it beats the.
Is a thing.
Yeah.
What is this book? This book is not more than $5 though, right?
I'm sure it is now.
Please tell me.
That's got to be. It's got to be now.
Because if so, I'm listening about Marvel 20
is another story. Is it? Yes. These
were dollar bin books a year ago.
$20. That's what I figured.
No, $20. $20. Not bad. Yeah, it's a $20. It's a new $5.
13.
$20.
It's a tough call because I don't like it. I
have this turd.
It's like Darkseid. It's like Darkseid
Agreed,
in
Joe.
the TV. It's like, oh, this is Darkseid's first appearance. When he shows up on the TV screen or whatever.
Oh yeah, and Jimmy Olsen 134.
I think you guys are a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it's popular because I think the first cover. I think the next book that we're gonna get into is a YouTube pump. I think the first cover, for some reason, people I thought the same thing that most of the chat is.
But
Some
it's
people
not
are
really a first cover. Like I don't care if she shows up on the cover because she's this big.
You can say what you want, but
same thing.
Yeah, I know, but he brought up the same thing, and I agree. It's stupid. It's stupid.
And I don't care. Like that's not something that I'm.
Okay,
really...
listen, but this is why I'm thinking because I know what the next book I'm going to put up is,
dude. Because by your rationale, then,
and if this next book is like trash after trash,
I know, but just hear me out for a second. By your rationale, then people should be flocking to ASM 315 then, because Venom's head is this big on the cover with Hydro Man, with that crappy Hydro Man cover. You got a tiny Venom head.
For $1. No, okay, for $1, I can see it, right? Like for $1, for $20.
But it's $20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's $20.
You're right. So D might be there. I mean, we're getting some C's and D's, mainly D's. So maybe we do have to D it up. I mean,
yeah, I'm D all day on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Put in D's.
I'm not investing in this.
This next one though, I don't even know how we could create a new form for this next book then, because I'm switching it up here and I'm going one for one. Because you know what I'm doing. You know which book I'm showing next. The book that I told you not to put on here. This piece of junk.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Is this the Zero?
Yes. This is the Zero with a character appearances inside.
Hawkeye versus Deadpool 0. There's somebody who is cosplaying for Halloween or wearing it. Whatever. This is... What did James say?
I don't know, but I already ranked it. There you go.
Okay. It needs to go lower. Do we have a -20 for this book?
There's no -20. This is just one.
That's why I'm saying, I think this book is 2 steps lower than the Marvel Now. I think it's.
Well, is it though? In the way that, both of them are pretty terrible, but
at least the character is on. No, both are bad. No. Yes, both are bad. But one is the actual character. The other ain't even that. You know what I mean? It's not even a character, bro.
Well, we don't know that it's actually America on the fake comic book that Nick Fury is throwing at me.
Well, because of Wiccan, because it's the New Avengers. Well, because they put it with the New Avengers, you would assume.
Yeah. You just assume it's a tease for things to come because that's what
we're getting capital letter trash on that one.
My thing is on this one. So let's take it from the context of we didn't know the artist's intentions because I think it came out on social media that it is cosplay and a thing. Like if it was actually a super small cameo of her in there, it would be a much more expensive book, right? If you take all the context out,
I guess.
You say if it was confirmed that was actually,
it'd be like Darkseid in the TV.
If you take all the contents out and then you can pump it enough. And you can put it on a list, and then you can buy out.
What you're doing with the same book, just put in D more or less.
You can buy out all the things at Midtown because it's a book that's 75% off. And yeah, I guess you got a point. It's still shit.
I'm
Yeah.
not defending it.
Well,
I'm
you might just be making me
guess I
think
am,
of about .1 now going into now trash,
But D's actually it. The artist didn't say. That's why I'm only saying. Would you read this 100 times or watch The Rise of Skywalker? That's not a fair question.
hey, well, this is down to this is $22. One sold for today on this.
So it's over $20. The other book really was a $12 book, not a $20 one.
I don't know. There was plenty of $20. There's a few $20 sales here too.
All right.
I think this book has come way
There's
down.
a $50 sale.
Pumped up. Like I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That it was a whole entire pump. That's why.
Oh.
Like the .1 isn't. I mean, yeah, it's everybody's got $1,000 copies of it.
For the second print of this too. So that's a whole nother thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we've already seen the down tail off of the pump and dump here.
Looking at chat, I don't think there's any saving it though. My devil's advocate argument is not.
There's no saving it.
No. It's
although I think it is a little bit unfair to the character that this was chosen as a book.
Yeah.
I told him not to put it on there. I told him not to put it on there.
I had no other option.
I literally said, yeah, there's not a lot of options though. Jay, dude, I would have had to. I probably spent 14 hours on these lists scrubbing these things.
Yeah, we would have been talking. We would have been arguing over like Spider-Women #1 or something like that.
You should have seen what the list
coming.
like.
So because I'm listening on my phone, so
not much. Not much.
Yeah, not much.
There ain't much there. Okay, so we're going with America 1's first solo.
Yeah, #1, the regular one.
I don't think it's. Although this is like gone way up there, though, right?
Yeah, it has.
Sure.
Which is kind of cool because I originally bought it because the first. I'll be honest, the first issue wasn't so bad, but everybody at the time, if you recall, people were like, "This is a female Captain America. It sucks. We don't want female Captain America." And then the writer decided to take this book and make it a piece. This 11 book run. It is some of the.
No, it's 12.
12. Okay.
It goes full 12. Yeah, because 12 was hard to find.
12 of the most 12 garbage issues I've ever in my life. It's so bad.
I think I stopped at like 3.
Yeah, it gets once you get to like 6, even gets when she starts doing the student lesbian thing, like man, like or puts herself in the book at one point, like she just gave up. She gave up, bro. She just was like, I'm gonna trash everything on this book. And
175 for 9.8 on this.
Stories didn't make any sense. Like there was nothing good about it. How much for what?
9.8, 175.
Cover A?
Yep.
I don't like that. That's
no. $30 for a Raw yesterday. 16.26
Zaggy,
for a
bro.
Raw yesterday.
I wish I could. Zaggy, you tell me you read these 12 books.
Wait. It was 175 for a 9.8?
For 9.8.
Oh, yeah. I can kind of see that.
A lot of people want C, and I think C's fine for it. I'm just telling you, like, the writer, later on, they kind of did a little bit better with this character, but the first writer for the first series did this character no justice.
Well, I know that, but you got to look at, you're measuring just this book, not the whole series.
Mm-hmm. I know, this book is good. That's why I like C. I would almost put it, this first book, C, B. The first one wasn't bad.
Once you start it.
I'd be this one, actually.
Yeah. Okay, I actually like 2 a little bit better. I think, but okay, I don't care. They're seeing it in the chat. I'm C or B in on this. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm with the B for this. It's remember the difference between B and C is I think a point difference.
Yeah.
So that's not.
That might actually count in this one. I'm telling you, it's.
You just subtracted 5 points from one character.
Yeah, it might. Don't start counting things. Oh, hey, how you doing today? In Greek too, I might add. Okay. Well, we started that one, and then we're going to block that user right there. All right, cool. C, we got some C's. Yeah, Alien Puerto Rico. Yeah, and then like the whole. Okay. So we'll give her a second book. I actually like this book because this character was kind of dope. Did we not put #2 in here? Is this 2? I can't see my eyes.
Yeah, 2 is the one with the the hat.
A hat. I like the cover on it.
Because I put the variants on there too, because I did consider the Art Adams for the variant.
Okay, cool.
Or the other variant for her, but
we'll do that.
We went a different way.
Going back to the last one real quick, I don't want to like rehash it. The one that nobody ever talks about from that was it Wizard World or something variant for America 1? You don't see that very often.
You don't.
That is true.
Yeah, because nobody liked. This stuff said. I'm telling you, my LCS used to have these box lots that they sell for $20, and it was like 200 comic books. And it would be cool because you could hand them out during Christmas, or you could get some like good stuff in it. And dude, they were littered with America 1 through 3 for the longest time. Just littered with it. this book is kind of cool because this is where I was like, okay, cool. Like everybody's giving me a hard time, but they gave us this character, Matamira is how I think you pronounce her name.
I don't know how you say it. That's why.
Zaggy, do you know how to pronounce her name, man? She's a Force ghost, Obi-Wan Kenobi, who's a wrestler who always wears
but what's Zaggy gonna do? He's gonna type it, and then you're just gonna mispronounce whatever he types.
The Metamora?
No, you can type it in, whatever it's called.
Oh, phonetically?
Yeah, phonetically. Type it in Marco. Like, just put some letters there.
Hooked on phonics.
I can't remember what it's called. I think her name's called Metamora
Metamora or something.
Metamora. I don't know. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
But she's like the Force ghost, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but she's got a wrestling belt.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah. Wrestler. Female wrestler. And I thought she was a cool character, and they could actually, if they do something with her, that character's coming. Because that was one of the good things this writer did, was that character. That character was probably the highlight of the 12-part series, I would say. Cool for the graffiti. That's cool. See, because it's got a.
I do like the cover's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I never liked this cover.
No.
Yes, Zaggy. I will say that they did a
thing.
Zaggy's doing a lot better now. I actually like the cover.
Well, you wrote Molasses Chavez.
No, that's the mom.
That's the different. Madramar.
Yeah, Madamar.
That's what you typed.
Okay, well, that's what it is. That's what her name is. Anyways, I think the like I said, I think it's a character that's overlooked a lot. The cover's dope, and I would say, if they're gonna do it, that's kind of funny because like if you take the other books, here? C? Yeah, I think we are. I think we're at some C's. I think it's a B book. Yeah, I see a
scroll.
I gotta do C. I mean, I can't put it on the same level as the first solo.
It's the only other character in these first 12 books that's going to show up as her. I guarantee you on that.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Maybe her mom and stuff, and that's in the first one. Because her guts.
Well, the other question is how much do they completely change her character?
It's actually a fun character. Like it's actually you can see.
Which path will they follow though? Because didn't they completely change her character more or less in the
Helen Ball? That's what I'm saying. Like this is the one character that will switch over to her and work out well, huh?
Well, I'm saying, let's say when she shows up in Doctor Strange 2, like, are they going to use like basically the newer version of her? So most character matter then?
Yes,
so?
Yes, no, yes, no. It's still the same one. Yes, some of the backstory has changed twice, but this character is still like the mentor. It's like this is like her to make her comment almost like a. If you've noticed all these characters.
So it's her grandma in Moana, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's her grandma in Moana.
Comes through the sea ray.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got you now.
Okay, there. Perfect. That's what it is. But the only reason I'm saying that is because, and I have to, my daughter, so I watch these, even the cartoon versions and everything else they do with this. They have a trend with Squirrel Girl, even Ghost Spider, and who's the other one with Squirrel Girl? Miss Marvel. In a lot of these, they do this little like.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
There's always the mentor like thing sideways, and if it's
Hey.
So that's what I'm saying. I think B, but
looking at all the slides now, there is no Marvel Rising on the.
No, because we kind of used it already.
Yeah, well, not to mention she only shows up in the cover of Alpha. Then you got to find her. You got to piece it out throughout the storyline that goes across like 6 different titles, including Secret Warriors.
Hey, we didn't use one of my favorite books on here too, but we'll get to that.
We got a B, so we got a C and a B. I'm in B. JJ's in C. Pete, what do we got on Wrestling Grandma Moana?
Well, once you explained it was like Moana, I could give you the C point.
C, that's it? We're not going up one? Okay, fair enough.
I'm sorry, the B point. That's what I mean. I can give you the B bump. I can bump.
I'm surprised there hasn't been more C's put into this already.
There's more C's in the chat.
You're a C in the chat. All right. America.
No, we got to switch over, don't we?
Switch over? Okay.
Yeah, you got to do two Gwens, I think.
Well, actually, no. You know what? Do one more. We'll do one more Chavez, and then we do 2 Spider-Gwens, and then we'll spin the wheel. Because then we'll be halfway through. One red, 2 pinks.
You didn't do this on my. You didn't do this. I tried to set up the list so I could set them against each other. Okay. Here we go. Young Avengers. This gives us. I'm about to fall asleep, guys.
This gives her mom's, right?
Yeah, this gives us her mom's, her past world, and like her parents, and yeah, I mean,
yeah,
but then like later on, she ends up becoming Loki's like a female Loki's stepped up. It's just hard to.
I don't care.
That's the one where I don't care. Yeah,
I don't care.
That's the one where it's like I just don't care.
Not garbage.
No, it's not garbage, but like I can't even try to sell it to you.
No, who cares?
I can try to sell it.
Okay, sell it.
Go for it.
Well, yeah. Okay, so you think of the angle that they don't necessarily, when they introduce these characters in the MCU, they don't necessarily have to follow the weird storyline that the comics took with it. It could be like a May Parker situation is in the Spider-Man movies, where it's completely different from pretty much anything else.
Oh, I got you.
But in the new, but time out, in the new world, in the new line, if they go with the new Captain America, she has new parents from Earth 616. Not even these two from Weirdo Planet. She can still have Weirdo grandma.
Are completely different characters.
Yeah, in the new one.
I've read the new one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the that's right. They did kind of do it with, and then when she gets her sister and all that, which we'll get to.
Right, Zaggy, she got new parents. Well, she had two parents. She had adopted Lady Loki parent, and then she had, which she got adopted sister. And then after that, this is what I'm telling you, man. This is why the last 4 days have got me crazy reading this.
Multiversal madness is what it is.
Yeah, it's going to be multiversal. So, I mean, you'll probably see them in multiverse, maybe.
It don't matter. Like, these two still, I'm still a comfortable D.
All right.
I don't care.
All right, so that was that. All right, so we're going to go tuna. What?
Two Gwens.
Two Gwens. Two pinks.
Two Gwens it is. So we'll go with Gwen. Holy shit. Okay.
You picked the Bandit, or what was it?
No. Bodega Bandit. This is the Bodega Bandit, my man. Bodega Bandit. Actually, kind of
an alliterative term, and all I could think of was butthole. And
isn't this also our first solo, though?
It is. No, but I try to give it a little bit of like
a little extra.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to have a little extra in it, maybe, I mean, the gut, like Vengeance, we didn't have anything to say about it because there's no guts inside that support it. But, like, I'm going to give it a little bit. So, Spider-Gwen, #1. This is her first, like, solo. Lots of copies out there. But it's got a reoccurring rogue gallery because they hadn't introduced all the other So Gwen's in 65, there's similar enemies to Spider-Man, but they're new people to say. Like it's the multiverse of people. So like before they started introducing that, like with the lizard, like Spider-Man at one time, in this book, as a matter of fact, wasn't it? Spider-Man was the lizard in that book.
Yes.
And then he dies. She kills him. She beats the shit out of him and kills him. But Bodega Bandit.
So chat's being harsh on this book.
Did it really? Yeah.
Well,
C and D.
For C, a D, and a B.
I don't think. I think C is kind of where it's at. I mean, but B maybe. Bodega. The guts aren't that good. But Bodega.
Is it any worse in America?
Yeah. Bodega Bandit's the only salvageable thing out of that book. I'm serious. But
what was in America 1 though? Besides first solo.
Well, I didn't. I had her America 1 girl. What did I have her?
See,
Grandma up to B. You forget. You guys gave it to B, not me. So like,
all right, so we can do the same here. I could give it to B.
No, but I mean, like that's I don't even know if but the chat's not. The chat went with it with her. And
he's no condiment king. You're right, James. He is no condiment.
You think of he's the sausage king of Chicago.
Spider-Gwen's
Roman.
They give a B there. So there's one B, there's a C, there's a D, and again, there's a B.
Well, let's look at it from the perspective of price, though. Doesn't this go for less than America 1?
I think it probably does. I mean, look.
I mean, is there more room to grow there? I guess is my question.
But America 1, the difference between America 1 and this one is it went Vengeance, first appearance, America 1. That's not the case with Spider-Gwen.
No, you forgot the first cover appearance on .1.
Yeah, which is Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Which is similar. Which is similar to the. I mean, like when you think about it, though, Spider-Gwen's has been established. She was established in like 14 books before she got her solo title, where America was really established in America.
$35.
I think I'm going to see with it because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
30, yeah. There's a couple $35 sales.
Gone up then.
Yeah,
Solo
the True Believers version sold for $680 today.
Jesus,
Right back.
I get that that's a first appearance. The only thing that I will argue is with America's first appearance, that is like, or America's first solo. That's like, hey, we introed her. And then
This is some ridiculousness.
What? Tomfoolery? Are we calling
not tomfoolery? It's just, for whatever reason, I'm looking yesterday. The cover A, $35. I think the Chris Anka, the 1 in 25, was for this first series. It could have been for the second series. It might be the second, but anyway, the 1 in 25 sold for $30.
Wait, what?
So it might be the volume 2 because there was only 5 issues. So both number ones came out the same year, 2015. So
Bodega Bandit's sweet though. I mean, Bodega Bandit's sweet. I mean, I guess.
Well, hell, even the other one's 1850.
I think we're going with B with it. I think it's in B. I don't think it should be. I think it should be C. That's against my better judgment, but I'm calling it.
Leave it a B.
Gwen is C, not the greatest read. Well, America wasn't the greatest read either.
Smoke at a pancake.
Hey, we're
Pipe and
trying to extend this. I really just think the gut. See, I think this is where she's getting. Once again, when I talk, I'm a guts type of guy, right? Like I like the guts, and I think America's number 1 has more guts than Spider-Gwen.
Probably, but
no, not probably. It does.
Hey, well, remember, when we're talking B and C, the line between them is the middle. So we're just talking about being slightly over or slightly below the average middle. We're not arguing top tier book. Like, we are arguing over being average.
Did we do?
Oh, you're trying to figure out what other books
I'm
to do?
trying to figure out. I might have to go throw my glasses in because I can't see anything on these slides.
Well, tell me which one you want.
I want Spider-Gwen Volume 2, number 1.
I got it.
Because that's like
that's
okay.
Fine.
Yeah. So since we got the other one, this kind of goes well with Grandma. This actually gives us the, what's his name? The Peter Parker 65 died as a lizard, and then we get the reincarnation. Now Bodega Bandit shows up again in this book, but we get Doc Connor, who becomes the lizard of her world, 65's lizard. Yes, I know.
Another lizard.
Yes, but this is the reigning lizard for her for a while. It also gives us Dog Bandit or Dog Bandito. Who is,
I was looking for the Bandito.
Yeah,
There's no good
Dog
picture.
Bandito, as you see in this thing, bark, and then the lizard eats Dog Bandito, and then Spider-Gwen, although beats up the bandit again, feels bad, and then gives him a hamster. So remember a creepy guy that looked like Archie with a thing.
The Bodega Bandit.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. Dan says someone just bought the volume 1 second print. All right. Well, that's what we try to help out our friends here. So anyways, Bodega Bandit gets a hamster named Pinecone. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. This is what I literally spent hours.
Hey, you're the one who told me put Pinecone on there too.
Animals play well on the screen. I'm just saying. I'm not.
But did you miss that? You missed it, right? The lizard ate the dog named Bandito, and then she felt bad and gave him a hamster named Pinecone. D. Except for Stick Boy's got an A.
Animals play well.
James got C. And we just sold the book for Dan. Dan, we'll take our commission.
One of the best things about
the second print.
One of the best things about the Suicide Squad was the rat.
Yeah. Well,
that is true. That is true.
Think about it.
Well, do you think it's better than a D book because of?
No,
probably not.
Because I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going with that lizard. I don't think they're doing 65 lizard. Yeah, which.
You're just saying it to argue it's not a garbage book. That's
right. I don't think it's a garbage book. But it's got the dog named Bandito and a hamster named Pinecone in it. I mean, what are you gonna? No, not a D book. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. All right. Next up.
Wait. I think we're good. We're midway.
I literally argued for a squirrel or a hamster.
You want to just get the wheel out of the way?
Why are we into wheel?
We're halfway.
No. Let's finish this up. We're right in the.
Oh, you want to finish this?
Right. I think we're gonna finish this. Then we can do wheel. This is fun. Okay. We are literally in the. These are. I thought you wanted to midpoint it. That's why there are people creating content off of these, saying how great they are. These books are amazing, and we're breaking down as readers Like the one guy goes, "Do you guys read any of these books?" Yes, I read them all. They're
Unfortunately,
terrible.
I read some of this.
Yes, this is horrible. Okay, so here we go. I mean, I might mispronounce it all the time, but I still read it in mispronunciation. All right, so since we're halfway through, let's do other variants. And here's a variant for America 1. It's a variant.
Yes, this is for America 1. This is the McKelvey, the 1 in 25. There is a 1 in 50, but I picked this one because I think it's just a nice
choice
cover.
to pick. And what's the price on this, Pete?
I saw one was asking $1,500 for a 9.8.
Oh!
Yeah, asking. Remember that.
I like it, but it's so much money.
Yeah, but it's
this
1 in
isn't even the
25, and
rarest
there's a 1 in 50. Let's not forget, there's also
that's
still a
not
1 in
the
50.
rarest
for this
variant.
thing.
You shouldn't have done
That's
this. You didn't. Hey, time out. You didn't do this. I'm throwing a flag.
What?
You didn't do this justice because you put this book up there and then this is its counterpart.
Well, I tried to go. You're the one who changed my pick. I gave you my variant pick, which I said was the Art Adams for number 2. You scratched it and said, pick one from America number 1. So I picked this one because this one was more than the 1 in 50 Joe. So don't blame me. This one's on you.
See, I mean, the guts are good, though.
I was all on the Art Adams. The Art Adams is a pricier book, I think, between the two. And a nicer cover. But
yeah, I mean,
you said pick one for number 1, so I said okay.
I said any. I didn't. No, I meant pick any. I didn't mean for one.
I did pick any, but you.
I meant pick one as in one comic, not as in the number 1.
Oh well, I took it as number 1, which is I was like
yes,
okay.
Yes,
well, I figured it was going towards your balance.
I just ended up reading 30 freaking America comics. 30 America comics, dude.
Is that why you keep trying to sell me on America?
Oh, I read Spider-Gwen too. I read all types of shit in Spider-Gwen. Oh, Spider-Gwen is. I'll be honest with you. I thought America was bad, but then, like Zaggy said, the new stuff, like Made in America, was actually pretty decent.
Stuff is rough.
The Spider-Gwen stuff is horrible.
It's just like lazy.
This is a tough list because we're not.
It's horrible.
In my opinion, you're not taking the character as a whole unless you've taken what they've already done with the character in film and everything else.
Yeah, because Bernard Chang, the 1 in 50 for this number 1 is a $700 one out there.
But JJ, the only problem with that is if you watch Spider-Gwen, depending on which Spider-Gwen you watch in the animated stuff, they're 3 completely fucking different Spider-Gwens.
Well, I know that. Well, there's always different animated. I'm talking the movie, that one movie that she was in.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We get to some stupid-ass book, too, for that.
Chavez, and she hasn't even been in a movie yet. She's been in a trailer for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
which
don't forget, I think JJ's got a good point, though. A lot of people like Spider-Gwen not because of even the comics or anything. It's one of the most Hawkeye. It's for Haley Steinfeld.
For young females, it's one of the most popular cosplays.
I agree, 100%. Young females. Hey, look, young female. Oh, she's gonna be young females. I get this. Young females love it, and like girls in 20s like that have got very, very voluptuous bodies like it too. My point is this, though. They are not paying $5,000 for a variant because just because cosplayers finally got pockets
I get we're ranking the books. I'm just saying
we're ranking the books.
The Gwen books are worth so much money though because because of the contents inside the book. It's because she's in the movies. Same with the America books for the most part. But
you just said that no, time out. You're muttering the waters. You go, hey, this group is cosplaying them. Correct. You are correct on that. They definitely are not reading these books because they're horseshit. Well, maybe I don't know. I'm
not saying they are reading the books. That's
it's horseshit.
But that's not why the books are worth money.
The books are worth money because dudes are like, oh, this is it.
Like, guys our age are the ones buying them at these prices. They're not
because they don't read it.
Are the ones buying these books.
And where's my man? Where's my man James? Let's go back to James where he says here, and this is why they're buying it. Where is he? Here we go. He had the perfect comment for the night for these 2 books. If we can get back to it, and it doesn't have to do with loosey lips or leaky lips, XYZ or whatever. Right here. This is why. This is exactly why people need content. So they say, hey, this is a book. Yeah, it's a book, but it's a shitty book. Like, I'm sorry, it's shit. And anybody can come and debate me on that. Like, feel free. Well, our chat agrees.
Well, that's a fair point. I mean,
it's a tough list. Thank you. It is a very tough list. Thank you.
It is a tough, and that's the point. I think that's the main point I'm trying. I think
putting it in B
to illustrate by doing this is that for these characters that people love these characters. I can't wait to see them. Invest in this character. Invest in this character. When you start digging in and looking at the books related to these characters, you start going, well, these aren't very good. Like there's only
trash
a couple
book that we have right now.
They're already very expensive.
Yeah, the trash book you said right now we had at one point because it went up to almost $100. Was it over $100 at one point? And now it's down back to $20 because, like, yeah, it's trash. Like,
that's because it got pumped up and inflated, so to speak.
Right, but it's trash. The book's trash either way. Yeah. We're just, it is what it is.
Yeah. All I'm saying is just in the bottom line to your point about content needed. Yeah. Think to yourself logistically, there are not dozens of books every week worth investing in. There just aren't. Like there's not that many.
But hey, look,
put your money in.
In the defense, I just gave a tirade, so we're creating content off this crap too. So fine.
It's because I just think it's fun.
It was the old,
me too.
So
we got some bees. We got some bees on this. I mean, I'm not.
Or if you suffer through reading some of this stuff, you want to put that pain on others so they can read it too and be like, "You're right, that was not good."
If it wasn't, what did you say, $1,500 for a 9/8 though?
There was one asking $1,500.
Asking, that's not what it's selling for. It's probably like half of that.
I had a hard time finding a recent sale to illustrate. It's hard to look up America 1. Like,
this is one of those.
This is another
weird
thing.
variants too, where it's probably the better variant.
That's not true.
Than the one that's actually rarer.
Resellers didn't ruin. People have been reselling since whatever. Content creators who need content.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not.
You can still collect comics and not pay any attention to any of this stuff.
Yeah, you don't have to buy any of this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, actual sales $650 December 16th.
Well, I say 700, so yeah, it's right under 700.
$650 on December 16th. $600 on December 16th.
That's still a nice chunk of change though for a 1 in 25. It's not.
It is a 1 in 25
variant.
Are we doing it in B or C? Because that's where it looks like chat wants it, and it's C.
I like the book as a B, but I hate that freaking price.
Yeah, the price. I'm on board, so I'm in that.
Somebody in the chat give it to us. One more vote from the chat. B or C. Whoever gets in first gets it where we rank it.
I'm gonna put it here till I hear otherwise.
That's fine.
And I like it. I had nothing against this cover, but as I said, I wanted the Art Adams #2.
Then you should have put it in. You get to pick all variants. I don't. Variants aren't my
Who creates these overlays, Pete?
Yeah. C. Sorry, YouTube flippers. C. All right.
When James just brought up the book, I did one on this list that you didn't put on your list for.
There's one on here
that's a variant you could put it on.
No, not for the variant. I'm just saying the regular book. Well, actually, not this one. Regular Ultimates. I wanted Ultimate because I love that Al Ewing run. I think that's a good run.
There's a nice one on here that's not on here that I would want on here too.
All right, bunch of C's. All right, I think chat confirmed our C.
You got chat confirmed the C.
Okay. Yeah, we got Jedi, Nero.
I hate this book, and this is why I hate this book because
I didn't buy it.
No, that's actually not.
I got a couple stories about this book.
I bought this book, and when I got there, I checked out in advance. Yeah. A month in advance, I had this book pulled. Yeah. Week in advance, still had it.
The manager
called me.
When this happened to me, I think I sent you a text message. I got the same thing. I got denied twice, two different places.
The manager calls me, an old friend of mine at my local LCS that I've been going to since I was 12 years old. And he goes, "Hey, I know you want this book. Don't worry about it. It's there tomorrow. I have it in your folder. You got it. It's the price for what the ratio is. No problem. We're good. I even bagged and boarded it for you." I said, "Oh, I appreciate that, my man." Justin, he doesn't work there anymore. I was like, "Cool, man. I'll be in there. Well, you know what? I won't be in there first thing. I'll let everybody line up. We're good. We're good. We're good."
Oh, boy.
And I get in there, and he's like, "Hey, but one thing. I'm not going to be working that day." I said, "Okay, well, it's all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right." The guy who's working there swapped it out on accident because he didn't know, and he gave me the. Yeah, no. It was pure accident of not knowing, and because he thought there was a note that said make sure the variant's in there, so he went in there not knowing that he meant the ratio variant, and he gave me the variant for the book.
Oh, just like the B variant.
There's several variants for this one.
Yeah, he gave me the B variant, and the guy in front of me in line turns over and goes, "Hey, Marco, look what I just bought. I can't believe this book was still up. I can't believe you didn't want it."
This was a 1 in 100. I don't know if we said that.
It was 1 in 100. Yeah,
and that's why I didn't buy it. It was because it was 1 in 100.
And I turned around and I looked at the guy and I said, "Did you have 2 of these?" And he goes, "No." I said, "Was there not a note that that's supposed to be in my file?" And he said, "Yeah, no. You wanted the variant. We have the variant in your file." I go, it's the 1 in 100 variant. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't say like that. I was like, so there's not 2? And he's like, no. And I said, well, let me see what's in my file. Pulled it out, and it was the B cover variant. I said, well, you can have this one back. And the other guy goes, oh, and you just heard it because there's a whole line. So everybody knew what happened. And I felt bad for this kid. And they're like, oh. And the guy looks at me, and he looks at the book. He goes, you were supposed to get this, weren't you? And I was like, yeah, it's all right. He's like, you just want to give me the $100 for it? Because I've hacked him up with other stuff. And I was like, no, man, you can have it. And then
you should have given him the $100 for it.
Yeah.
No, whatever, man. It is what it is.
It
then
happens.
he came back. The problem was the kid came back the next week and it's like, hey, did you know this is a $900 book? I was like, yeah, I know what it is, buddy. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for showing my face.
Mine is a similar story, only when I went to a shop, I pre-ordered it about a month ahead. And when I got to the shop, I was told, oh, we actually didn't order enough to get that variant.
Oh.
But there was at least 100 copies there.
We only ordered 95.
I pre-ordered on the FOC, man. Like, that thing was supposed to be that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, and I also pre-ordered it in an online retailer. And it even got in my basket. And I even paid for it. And it got refunded because they didn't have it. But I didn't have it. It ended up on eBay.
Hey, no. I mean, hey, that was an honest mistake, guys. This guy, he's a nice guy. He's still around. He's not a bad dude. It happens every once in a while. What are you gonna do about it, dude? Like,
yours was an honest mistake. JJ's
was yours was not. I'd be mad at that. Mine was a complete honest mistake.
I don't shop there anymore at that store.
Yeah, I still shop at the store I'm at, and I talked to the guy.
Well, that was an honest mistake. I don't think mine was. But
no, it was just.
I think
just an honest mistake.
Because the place I go to, doesn't really have a wall or anything, and I'm always super suspicious that they.
I was more mad that the dude turned around afterwards. I was more mad that the guy just didn't go like, "Hey, I'm just giving you this for $100." Instead, he's like, "Well, do you want to? Maybe I should just sell." Because like they were telling him, like, "Hey, yo, he's taken care of you in the past. You should probably sell him his book." And the guy then turns like, "Okay, I guess I guess I'll sell it to you for $100 if you want." What am I gonna do at that point? I mean, like, I'm not gonna be that guy. So I mean, whatever. And then like the next week, the guy's very nice. The guy that bought the book. But, sometimes maybe the social skills don't catch up to his niceness, if you know what I mean. And then to rub it in my face in front of everybody, probably.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help. I still like the guy. Talk to him all the time, too, man. I mean, what am I going to do? I mean, I can't get mad at this stuff. So where are we putting it, though? And how expensive is it now so I can cry?
Even though it's the bane of my existence, I love this book.
I do like the cover.
How much is it?
$17.50, 32 bids at auction in November. For 9.8.
9.8. Yeah.
9.8.
How much?
$17.50. $1,750.
Oh, so that's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through. There's not a lot. There really are not many. There's a 9.6 that sold for where the hell was it? 9.6 sold for $8.10 with 2 bids.
Well, you know what's crazy about this book? So you say, I know there's. From the guts of, I know it's Ghost Spider first title. Like, who cares? Yeah, there's not much in there guts wise to make this.
No, it's like
$80 for the German edition of this.
I almost like this as an S book. I know it's crazy expensive, and that's stupid to say, but this book, and I've tracked it for a long time because I've wanted it for a month before it even came out.
Yeah,
has never gone down in price.
No,
it is not. It is not. You're right, because I was watching it too, because I didn't buy it because I don't buy incentives that high because they're expensive to start, and I was like, I'm not spending $100 for a comic.
Nero put A on it. This is what I'll say about this book, and I'm glad you said it. As much as I just told you that story, I would have to put an S tier too, because when you told me the price, I thought it'd be ridiculous, like $5,000, just because of the weight of that book. Like, I mean, there really wasn't a lot of 1/100s. I mean,
no,
you know what I mean?
Dude, and I agree. I mean, if there was anything that was potentially DNS, I would pick this too. And the reason why is I see this book for her as being the Delato, X-23. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she has her first appearance, but this is her best. I think that's it. Like, me, guys, I don't usually go. Variants aren't usually the one I'm throwing up in S tier, especially if it doesn't have the guts and everything else. And maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe it is a certain amount. But I think when you take the price of it, and you're right, like, it doesn't drop in price.
No,
it doesn't go up a lot.
I don't think it's going to.
Which is rare for a variant. I mean, we almost always see variants, variants come out.
We got an S, an AS, an SA, and an A.
I mean, I'm fine if we could do A, but I would.
No, I think we're going to put an S, and if a bunch of A's come in after this, then we get a bunch of A's, chat. But It's going S otherwise. Put an S.
Yeah, if you want to correct us, now's your chance to correct us.
Yeah, you can put it in there. In the meantime, that's what I was just saying. It just wasn't a fair variant fight off. But then again, I don't know.
Yeah, I still, even if I did put the Art Adams, I don't think it's still not fair.
Yeah.
If I were to pick between the, I like the Art Adams.
That Art Adams cover
Damn you,
always,
Dark.
that Art Adams cover always freaks me out for the jazz hands thing, because I think like Bring It On or something like jazz hands.
Are we going with now? We gotta go back. We're going back to America. Okay.
Yes.
I guess.
But wait, that's not right. Don't you have more Gwen left down there than you do?
Yeah, we do. But wait, one. I didn't erase something, did I?
1, 2, 3, 4-3.
So
we have one extra Gwen. So if you want to go into one more Gwen, and then we're 3-3, you go back and forth. One.
We have the same amount out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll clean up your mess here.
7. Okay.
He's gonna pick the Art Adams.
No, you're right. That's what. Yeah, whatever's in the overlays. That's it. That's what we have left.
Okay. So I will go. I'm just making sure that we put an even number of books in there.
There are.
Okay, I'm just going to randomly pick this and see what this piece of garbage is. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. So this is actually 2 books.
This is 2 books.
This is literally 2 books.
Because you wanted 2 ape-themed type characters.
No, I'm just trying to do her rogues gallery of enemies. I wish you would have put, like, what the koala commando actually had, because he had, like, do you remember, what's that one, Lilo and Stitch? Which one's the alien?
Well, Lilo and Stitch is not the alien. Lilo and Stitch is the
blue guy, right?
Alien, right?
Oh yeah, he is an alien. Yeah. I was thinking of
Stitch is the alien.
Right? The bat.
Yeah. So Koala Commander, the guy that's got the mask on, is a koala.
He looks like Cobra Commander.
That releases these random koalas, and it looks like a bunch of stitches coming out of the sky.
Okay, it sounds like such a bad comment or a character, but I would actually love to see it.
Like, it's hilarious. No, it's trash. This is
it's
trash.
Garbage.
Yeah. Oh, this is trash, but it's awesome. Yeah. No, that's why I added it, because it's amazing. It's like amazingly good trash. Like, but we put another book.
Quickie koalas.
Yeah. So we had so he takes all the abandoned koalas and creates like these mad Stitch character alien here. And then the other one is
we didn't get the Spider Eeyore yet.
The other is Doc. Doc
orangutan, right?
Doc orangutan, but not like the other known Doc orangutans where he's got like Doc Ock's arms and everything. This is Doc orangutan, like the henchman for the 65 the hunter, Craven the Hunter.
Craven.
Yeah, and this is
like his
this is what he looks like too. Yeah. And then he just doesn't do anything. He's the only one.
Every which way but loose.
They're dumb. They might show up somehow, I guess, in the background.
Matt LeBlanc
like Easter egg. But boy, they're dumb.
Ed.
I don't know if we could save that. I don't know if we can save those from the trash. I think they're funny.
I mean, I don't like
give them D.
I give them a D.
Give D.
Yeah, we give no points, right?
D, trash.
I just like the name.
D minus. Koala Commander. No, and that he's got. When I was reading this book, I was like, "Why the hell Stitch extra?" I was like, "Why the hell is Stitch in this book?" And then I had to go back. I had to read this book twice because I had to go. That was the annual, right? I had to go back and read it because I was like, "Oh, those are the adopted koalas."
You know what? That like in the concept though, that would play out pretty well. Like Gwen's most known for animated movie. That would play out.
In a cartoon, movie, an animated thing, these would play.
Like I could see that in like Across the Spider-Verse.
That's why I put them in. I'm like, hey, look, I'm not. Look, it can still be trash. Like when people add, yes, I scrub this list a lot. Like I do. I don't just add it in to just add in a trash theme. I actually the only trash that's in here is the one that Pete added.
I did, and I did that for that same reason.
I try to give it fair meat and potatoes, right? That's why I don't do the variants, because I try to give it content that we could see.
What do we have so far? We got a trash. We got
extra trash.
D minus, extra trash.
Extra trash with
extra trash.
3 Ds and 2 trashes.
I was kind of D-ish trash, but King Louis, looks at it. It's the worst dive. At least Koala shows up like 3 or 4 times. The Koala Commander.
He's a gorilla wearing a bow tie. Of course, he's set.
I even tried to give 2 examples on this one to keep it out of the trash, and I'm not quite sure I kept it out of the trash. The
I don't know if he
comments.
did. I think maybe if we separated these, we
like
might
it
have been
from
able to
D.
get
Like I said,
Commander Koala
I can see it
out of the
playing well.
trash.
Like
I think
said,
orangutan
Gwen's-
pulled him down.
I can see it playing well in something crazy like Across the Spider-Verse for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. The Commander Koala. You thought if I split them up, it would have been better? I tried to give it extra push-up by using
Well,
two.
no, I think Commander Koala probably could have got that D pretty solid. I think Doc Orangutan is pulling.
Okay. Chat. If it's just Commander Koala, go ahead. D or trash. Give it back to us. That's what's going to go on. Put in D right now, but we'll move it to trash. If it's just Commander Koala and the Stitch army of abandoned koalas.
Don't consider the gorilla in a bow tie.
Yeah, forget the orangutan.
He was really bad.
Forget the Matt Smith.
I just put them together because I was like, wait a minute. Now we got koalas. Didn't we just have a orangutan?
Yeah, he does look like the 10th Doctor, that orangutan.
Oh, they're still trashing it, man. They're still trashing it.
You got one D.
No, D. Oh, 50-50 still trash.
Oh, we got a quilt.
Still trash.
Koala.
Still D.
D. We got a 50-50.
Still even. James.
Marsupials, give us D's. D's on it. D's on it.
Marsupial deserves a D.
Just for Commander.
You realize you just saved Gwen 5 points by keeping her out of the garbage.
We kept her out of the garbage. Okay, we definitely kept her out of the garbage.
Well, we can re-rack it.
Yeah,
we
could.
Hey, Eric's got another D. All right, I think we're good with D now.
D, just by the skin of their koala teeth. D.
Because the Cobra Commander Koala. See, that's what they should have done. Add an extra bit of alliteration. That is true. He does. The orangutan does need the fez.
Okay, A-Force 1, it's got, so after she had the moms from her planet, she then got an adopted mom and an adopted sister. An adopted Loki, this is Loki Lefasan.
Lofei-san?
She got
Lofei-san, because Lofi,
adopted mom. Yeah.
Lofei was his dad. So, yeah, Lofei-san, like Odin's son.
So this is her adopted mom, and then she gets an adopted sister, and she gets a team up, and she gets a whole bunch of other crap that probably won't. Well, actually, this might hit the multiverse.
I think we might get an A-Force.
This actually might.
We'll get a version of it. I don't know.
We're gonna get a version.
Medusa, and that's probably not coming.
Originally putting on this list, I thought it might be like D-, but now that I'm talking it out, I guess I don't know how I'm keeping this out of the. Whatever. Let's see what the chat has to say about it. I've said enough.
There's also a first singularity. There is a first appearance in there, albeit
Buffy guy.
Minor.
Buffy guy. Add him onto the wheel.
Hey.
A-Force is by far the best out of these titles. I would agree. That's
true.
a valid ass point. He actually made a good point.
And it's got good variants. Not that we're ranking the variants of this season.
No, he made a good
the Hans
point.
variant,
Well,
the Hughes variant.
yeah, the A-Force is the best because we didn't put ultimates in.
Arch. There's also
Buffy
the
guy,
champion.
you are
know, I
on
just
for the
realized there's
giveaway too, by
champions
the
on
way.
this list either.
Giveaway will be after ended. No, we're not keeping it across. Like, come on.
I like this. Truth be told, I don't know when Phil's going to drop our back nine on comicbookvest.com, but
that sounds so bad. That sounds like something that
I did take. This is my pick for that article. I picked A-Force. I do like A-Force.
Probably change the name of that because that sounds like something Lucy the XYZ to the 3 face would be saying back 9. Dropping the back 9. I mean, do you know that, right? Oh, wait, there they are. Kim Lush. She heard you say that. And look, she popped up. One of Lucy's friends.
It's on voice recognition now.
Oh, you got Kim Lae. Yeah.
People say it. I don't know. Can we be it?
Well, we got
I would
one
at least
C.
be. Well,
so I mean that's BB right in the middle.
Not for America. Again, just for I would be ranking it higher just for the team.
I think you could see.
Yeah.
No. I think you could. I think the Loki, the Lady Loki mix.
But see, I'm a big fan of team up books, and that's not going to be the actual team that you see. Right?
Yeah, but people just like the name. Like we're not gonna once we get Thunderbolts, we're not gonna get
we kind of already got it for
418
like
or whatever
team. Infinity War.
But you gotta get Baron Zemo.
Yeah, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's a whole story. I don't think the end game thing is not.
And the thing with 418 though, the problem with Thunderbolts, that one is they reincarnated that team because there's always a mock.
I know.
Who's who talking about?
Well, I'm also saying like Suicide Squad.
Two different conversations going on.
I know. Sorry. So see a spec book. Does that mean a spec book? Not A for it can't be for A. Buffy gave it to me.
I'm good with a B or B. Even if you guys want to pull it to C, that's fine. But I still think it's an interesting.
All right, chat. Cheap. Are we a B? Are we B or C? Chat. Give us B or C. We're not going.
This is still very cheap. This is like $15.
Okay. Man, yeah. I mean, it's something they could use. It's actually when they start turning around America's person. You know, when they start
for B.
B. Okay, put it in B.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of A's. Put it in B. We can do that.
Well, because we do got a bunch of D's too, so we got to average.
But I think D's were from the last book. That was from the D was to answer the question between the two.
Oh, you're right.
2 A's
I
and a C.
Up too high. Yeah,
a
couple of A's. We got a C.
Yeah, put in B.
Still B.
Done.
Meet in the middle. Thank you.
Ooh, you guys could say whatever you want about this book. Garbage. So what is this book now? Can somebody explain the significance of this book?
It's just her and Miles.
Starcy, I think, what was the name of it? Kissing in a Tree storyline or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, the relationship of Gwen
Sitting
and Miles.
in a tree.
Sitting in a tree, sorry.
And
no! Marble. That's how the now is.
I was like, what are you screaming for?
It's like
you were like giving it like a Darth Vader.
No, it's like a shaky. It is. It's like a shaky now with an exclamation point. No. So,
I don't.
Well, here's the thing. I was gonna do these for Forgotten first last week. And then my wife talked. She's like, I was gonna do first Kiss books because of that book. Everybody's talking about that book after we saw that trailer, right? Like after we saw, look, they're kind of flirting a bit. So everybody started talking about that book again. I was gonna do it for Forgotten first, and my wife said, you know what? Save that. Do that for like Valentine's Day. It's like, all right, I pulled it back. But the point of why I'm bringing that up is because somebody in a comment section pointed out this is not even the first time we see this image.
Yeah, sure.
We see this image,
Eric. I don't know.
Thrown up on a cover. Before this, I forget the book now, though.
I think it's drawn worse, though. But...
It is. It's just like a small.
It's definitely drawn worse.
It's kind of like the card. It's kind of like the Nick Fury card, like size thing. It's like a piece of Avengers. Is it like Avengers 0 or something? It's something weird.
Marco just doesn't like this book so much he just leaves.
Yeah, he just bounces out.
Yeah, screw this. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one. Like, I actually like the cover.
I like the cover. I think it's a great cover.
The storyline played out well. And I think it's a storyline you're essentially going to see in
the
Spider-Verse. But I don't know. I mean,
I'm not paying these prices.
Though. Yeah, the prices have gone bonkers on it.
Yeah, like here, while Marco's running off to go avoid this, Spider-Man 12. I guess I should put Kiss. That's what we can clarify it. 9/8 or 375, 350. We don't want that. I want to know what Raws are selling for. Let's see.
I remember I bought this book. Well, I think I bought a copy off the rack, and then a year ago or so, I think I bought like $5. So,
well, that's not too bad.
I mean, I have copies of the book, but like now it's like what did you say? 40? Yeah,
45 raw.
It's too much for what this book is.
And today. Best offer on 50 yesterday. Best offer on 50 yesterday. $50 yesterday. So these are raw prices, mind you.
My gut's telling me like BC.
Yeah. And then the one at 25 is very expensive. But I think the one at 25 is hard to find. That black cover where they're holding hands.
Which is a good... But to me, that cover is so weird. And then it's all like... I feel like it's a funeral cover. Like,
it is a little bit. It's also off-center. Like they're not in the middle. So it throws me off because they're just slightly ajar.
Yeah. The one I like, which is not on our list for them, is like a relationship book, is... that was the Spider-Gwen 16, the Johnson variant. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. But this, what Lopez put in here, this is the point. If I see this on a wall too for $20, even though I know it's selling for $40 online, I still don't buy it.
Was on the wall at my house?
Not for the $40 price tag, no.
No, but but what I'm saying is, even at a $20 price tag on the wall, I still go, I already have one. I don't need an extra. Like, I'm not buying extra.
Yeah.
Like, if I needed this book for my collection and I didn't have one, yes, I'd pay $20.
Oh, and you got to think, like, we all could be totally wrong. We think that a Miles and Gwen relationship will play out, and we're probably right. But, you know,
we might be wrong.
We could also be wrong. And then where's this book? It's nowhere.
It goes nowhere again.
Other than a cool cover, I guess. But, I mean, there's a million cool covers out there.
So is it C? Are we looking at C here?
I said BC. So I was in between. But
yeah, we got a lot of B's.
A lot of B's in chat. 1 D.
All right, put in B then, I guess.
It's a high price, but
yeah, $40.
I mean, again, the difference between B and C is not very much.
I'll be honest, I think it's trash. I think it's garbage, but whatever.
We're arguing the middle.
All right.
I'd be comfortable moving it down to C. I don't.
Okay, this is the question I have to ask you.
This was one of the stories. You were talking about the guts. This storyline though wasn't bad. Like by comparison,
I get that. But whatever, like think about throughout years of comics, right? Whenever has a first kiss.
No. Well,
never.
Did they do a crossover story prior to this with him and Miles? Or is this the first one?
No, yeah, well, Spider-Verse and the multiverse.
Yeah,
well, like I said, I want to give away my Valentine's Day dollar. You know, I've forgotten first episode because I got a whole collection of.
I meant crossover just between the two titles.
Was this the first? Oh, yeah, I think.
Because Spider-Man was Miles' title at that point.
True.
Right?
True.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we got 2 apiece left. Let's roll. What do we got next? What do you want to roll?
D and C. There's a lot. There's D's and C's, but whatever. We'll move on. Okay. So we go with Made in America, Made in the USA, right?
Oh, we're wrapping up with her. Okay.
Made in the USA. It's hooded, unidentified. I mean, like
unidentified sister.
Unidentified sister, hooded. It's just
it's
like
D.
Yeah, I don't like these appearances.
No,
yeah,
it's like I'm cloaked in the shadow appearance.
Well, it's not. It doesn't mention her. It doesn't.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't count that as a first. I'm not going. Ooh, I'm spending all my hard-earned dollars.
Star Wars shows on Sunday. We might get a little more into why I hate these appearances.
Yeah. We have a little spoiler on watch the Star Wars show because somebody that they did this with turns out to be somebody that they didn't do this with.
Completely.
Huh?
Yeah, I
think it's a preview. We're not giving it away, right? Like, well, I mean that book doesn't come out till next week, anyways. But
they put it on their own website, so we can't.
All right, D. I think D's good with this book.
Zaggy wants to see.
She's showing.
I mean, well, so is this the? Well, this was actually the second reboot of her story, right?
Yeah, technically.
But I mean, is it as far as the guts of the book go?
No,
do you think this would be the story they use?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot more towards this.
That's something. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think they're going to use a combination of the A-Force version of her and this version. And then
well, I guess on that, if we start talking about that, I'm just thinking of the. I guess I shouldn't let the cameo shadowed first appearance completely drive me away from this because I think that's what I was doing at first. If we're going off of the actual rebooting of her origin story, this might get a C.
Well, it's her in 616.
Right.
So it's not technically rebooting her. She still's got two moms.
Yeah, a different version.
It's a way
different version of her, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's her version in a different world and better. Like they don't have to bring up they can take elements of the first version of her.
But isn't she like de-aged in this though? Like it's not the same. Like it's not like she's picking up where she left off in the other universe now in this universe.
Nice. Let her Puerto Rican ties drive you. Drive you to what, Zaggy? I
almost want to give it a C, but I don't know.
Just because Ellie Venom's got C on it too.
Yeah, and C too. And
that's if we start talking about.
I want to know what Zaggy really
read this, but obviously Marco's right. Like, is it a better story? Is this version of her a better story than the original?
First America? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said.
In that sense, I mean, if you're considering it a reboot, it worked.
This is more probable,
and that's why I reconsider. That's why I paused and reconsidered too.
Okay, put in C.
Think of it that way, and not letting this crappy cameo influence me because
the
as far
cameo
as crappy cameo goes,
yeah, that's a terrible cameo.
Cameo sucks. All right, put into C.
But if we go over the rest of the book, yeah, could be a C.
All right, we're gonna go this.
Venom.
It's a tough book to get 9A.
Oh yeah, dark cover.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know. My only thing is I don't like every spider character has to have like every yeah, the cover kind of sucks too, but
yeah, the art on her face.
So Karen Spider-Gwen's fine, but you use this Spider-Gwen. Okay, go ahead.
It still looks like Karen Spider-Gwen on me.
Yeah, it kind of does. All right. Well, she doesn't look that old. I think she looks. Either way, who cares? I hate this cover so much. Okay. Well, the people are talking.
To me, it's like a Peach and Momoko cover.
Why did I put 24 in here?
No, Nero.
What did Nero say?
That's all the way.
No.
Yeah, there is not much in the actual book.
Why did I put 24 in this? Anybody tell me why?
Gwenum?
It's Gwenum.
Gwenum.
Oh,
Symbiote.
Yeah, it's just on the cover. That's why I gave you no guts, because it's on the cover. I mean, granted, I realize she looks different once we get to the 25, and you see like that. What is it? The lenticular cover that kind of changes, and you get that ASM 316 kind of thing going. But it's Gwenum, even though she sort of appears on that.
Do you think they're ever going to do anything with Gwenum?
You know, how many good villains though that we've been over this list? How many good villains are there?
Well, absolutely. If they spin her off to do her own thing, that's all
they're ever going to spin her off to do her own thing,
because she has nothing else.
Even if they don't,
I don't think they're ever going to.
Let's say, I mean, she's obviously going to become a more prominent character in like
because they're going to do what they do with Miles Morales. They're going to do what they do with Miles Morales. They're going to use the Kingpin to draw it in. Then they're going to use 65 Lizards to draw her in. That's what they're going to do, and then they're going to do the Jackal, because she's got the Jackal storyline going on.
They don't have much to work with.
Well,
that Jackal storyline does. Yep. Okay.
But wait, though, if let's say, so you're doing Across the Spider-Verse, we just saw an entire Spider-Man, granted live action movie, where basically different Spider-Man from different things came in. They were good, not evil, but I can see like Across the Spider-Verse doing a drawing in like an evil Miles and an evil Gwen, and the evil Gwen would be Gwenum.
I don't disagree with this.
Don't spoil Spider-Man yet. We're not spoiling it for the viewers.
No, but okay, this is what I'm going to say about this. This is what I'm going to say about this, though. If you go the route, I forgot what I was going to say about this because I was looking at freaking comments. God, you just brought up a point where I was about to hit on it. This book's garbage.
Evil Spider-Man characters?
Oh, yeah, because you got totems. She's going to do totems, right? She got totems. So you get a couple good villains there. Then you do the Jackal thing, because historically the Jackal, if you know, the Jackal, the storyline would originally have to Gwen Stacy, and then what?
Nope.
No Jackal?
Nope.
I can't spoil anything?
No, I'm saying nope, because that's not what they would do. Because you know why?
Why?
That stuff doesn't sell toys.
The Jackal will. The new Jackal does.
No, nobody's gonna. Everybody's going to think back to the goddamn Clone Saga. When you say Jackal, that's all you. Ben Reilly. I know you like Ben Reilly.
Ben Reilly. Get out of here with your nonsense.
All people will see when you say Jackal. That's all that comes up.
Okay, well, the chat's giving it D, so except for there is.
I mean, I think D's relatively fair. I can see C.
No, I would go. I think there's a chance.
There's C chance
of actually doing something. So I would go C personally. But
the buff, I don't understand what the buff guy's saying. There is a S in trash. Oh, I get what he's saying. Okay, yeah, trash.
Yeah, the letter. I got you.
D. I think D, right?
You think D? Like I said, I think if they give her own thing, they're going to go lazy. And
I don't think they're going to do this. I don't think. I really don't.
Ruben's got a point. I do first think of the Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah, I mean,
credit to Richard Gere.
Just reading through her, crap. Just reading through her crap of her works of art here that they have her for. I don't think this is going to be a thing. But I could be wrong. I mean, who knows? Who knows? D for dumpster.
They do like.
That's where we put it. I got it.
The
I put it
symbiote characters in Spider-Man material, especially Sony. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to fight it on D? Because some of these people want to put it in trash.
Like I said, I would say C. Oh, I don't want to put it in trash.
I think there's a far outside chance that you could see it. So now
here's where, since I just argued, I'll just argue it now.
I get here. For one last quick check. Let me just see what this sells for, because that could actually influence my.
I think it's pretty high.
If this is too expensive, then I'm going to be like, nope.
There's a second print.
Get the nope.
Too expensive. I know it's expensive in a 9.8.
One sold today for $100.
Raw.
No,
D that thing. I'll keep it out of the trash.
D.
Wait,
$100
CBCS 9.8. I gotta find another $71 on December. All right, no, I'm not at this price.
First off, I wouldn't even.
I want to drag it down. D's fine.
That book has so much black in it, and that's the crappy paper.
It is.
I would be so leery buying a raw copy of that to assume I'm going to get a 9.8.
$100 for this thing? Get out of here.
Oh, they want to put this. They want to put this back into Claw Commander back in the trash. We're not doing that. What are you saying, Zaggy? What?
I think he's talking about the price. I just said $70, $100 for this thing. That is crazy.
Throw it in the trash, but you guys talk.
No, I don't want to say trash still.
At that price, I would. Here, I like this book better. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. See what this goes for, $1?
Oh yeah, this is probably $1 book.
$1 book. This is what I like. 50 cents. Gives us the.
No, it'll probably be like cover price. If I look it up online, it'll be cover.
It gives us the Miles Warren 65 Jackal.
What is Ghost Spider 5?
It gives us JJJ the Third, who becomes Man Wolf, and that is.
I like that Man Wolf. It is kind of a cool battle.
And if they do a split off of her, this could definitely be this in Koala Commander. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, $2-3. Best offer on 4, so this is less than cover.
Well, I mean, I'd have this at C, right? Like, I'd like it at C.
At that price, sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you a C on that.
Did you hear? Oh, we lost him.
Oh, we lost
the internet.
He'll be back.
All right, he'll be back. I think C, guys. Chat, what do you think? C?
You guys in the chat.
It gives us the 65 version of JJJ the Third, who becomes the 65 version of. Wait, was JJJ the Third? Was he only in 65?
No, he was also in the
third one.
He was Man Wolf in the regular universe too.
Okay, so he was Man Wolf.
Yeah, he was still Man Wolf in the original.
Okay,
it was a white-looking wolf as opposed to this blue thing, but
wasn't JJ? Isn't 65 also ethnically different in the JJJ?
Oh, probably.
All this crap is messing together. See it up.
Well, we're putting this again, JJ. You were bouncing in and out, so we don't know if you heard us, but this is like a $2 book. So at that price, it's worth a flyer.
Yeah.
I think.
But
if
I also
pull it
think
out $1, $2 bin. Yeah,
exactly.
I think that's where they could go. I mean, when I was reading this, I was like, oh, this actually you do this.
And to be fair, you're right. They could go that way. I still think they'll go lazy and go Gwen them if they did a solo Gwen thing. But you're right. They could do this
because if they go Jay with Man, then they'll get Jackal in there too. Oh, whatever.
Because it's good on them because they didn't do any of that for Peter. Yeah, Peter Parker. So it's not like they're retreading, even though in the comics it's still a retread.
Dude,
but it's not a retread.
Maybe we should pitch Koala Commander because the chat's loving Koala Commander. All right,
Koala Commander might be my new favorite. I'm gonna go looking for it. We joke, but when I go digging this next time I go out digging, I'm gonna Koala Commander.
I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? To dig some of this shit. So
yeah, dig it out of
$1. All right, 2. We actually get the sister named.
Wait, do we get her in 2 or do we not get her till 3? Because I thought in 2 we still get like a.
Why is 2 up here then? Hold on.
Because she shows up at a cameo again, but they name that it's her sister.
I know, but I think I said put in 3 and you put in 2. Let me see.
You put both there. You put both.
Oh, both are there, 2 and 3.
Yeah, both 2 or 3 are on the cover here. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 is another cameo. 2 is a cameo face. 3 is her name and the full first.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's why I combined the koala thing. So I combined here just to.
Yeah, you combine these. That's why I put both books together, but I made one smaller.
Because well, I could have combined this with the other cameo 2 and 1 2.
What's the again? Because I haven't read this series. What's the significance of the sister? Other than it's her sister, I know that.
Yeah. I mean,
is there any significance to the sister?
Villain sister. We can get the villain sister out of it. We can get
sister fights. Something that gives her something to do.
Brings back grandma wrestler.
Do they have the same powers?
Yeah. They have the 65. Not 65. The world. What is it? 1012 power. The alternate uniform thing.
Daryl, I don't know which book you're referring to. Oh, the Hughes. Oh, was that a 1/100? But I got you in on the giveaway.
Yeah, it was.
It was
the first Spider-Gwen or whatever.
Yeah, we only went with 2 variants. We didn't want to load up.
We can only go with 2 variants. Yeah.
So we only
did
because
16 1 and 50 is not on there either. Can't have them all, man.
Yeah, for Spider-Gwen, we went with the Inhuckley, and we went with her Greg Land, the first appearance, and I think
so. What happened? So this is what happened. This is why, Daryl. If you guys haven't heard before, the reason why we do that is because across the board on all these verses for these new characters, some characters would then have like 10 variants.
The whole list would be variants.
Yeah, variants, and another one would have no. I mean, because there's no guts in some of this stuff, so we try to only keep it to 2 variants.
And to be fair, that's really what all of the Spider-Gwen talk is based off of her appearance in Into the Spider-Verse and variants.
No, it's not.
Right?
Double Puerto Ricans. It's not S tier. I mean, I like Puerto Ricans too. I have no problem with them, but not S tier, bud. Sorry.
So where are we on this final book?
Oh my gosh, I want to see this. Can the Marvel team up with Koala Commander?
Oh, Koala Commander and Bodega.
But does he get Bandito and Pinecone? Because if that's
I was gonna say I got that Pinecone too mixed in.
I mean, that would play. Like I said, that would play well as a cartoon, probably, or something. A
what
villain's animal
commander duplicate, thing? Like the other version of her. Is that what you're saying, Zaggy?
What are you talking about?
I think so. He's talking about the sister. C tier. Oh. Yeah.
Well, what are we doing? This could be important. These could be important points.
C. I guess.
C. That's what he said. I mean, yeah. C.
If it's a sister, they have the same powers. People love it when rivalry fights.
I don't remember what we gave Miles' sister. Remember, we did rank that book too.
Miles' sister was a baby. Get out of here. No babies.
Well,
no powers.
Didn't she show up on that Walmart? Isn't she supposed to be Spider Zero on that Walmart variant?
What? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying.
That sounds like a trash book too. All right.
Anyway, that was last week's trash. We'll leave that out.
Man,
we're getting hit up with the crazy commenters.
Yeah. It's our let's see. There's better specs. C. Oh, damn.
All right. Well, we're all done. Do we want to count this up?
Let's count it up and see what we got. Let's see.
Who do you want me to count up first?
I really think we should just throw both of them out in the trash. For those people that are new, and this is the first time you're catching us, we will have a Royal Rumble. Let's go over our winners. First off, our winners from last round was actually as a tie. So Sam, Alexander, and Miles moves on to the Rumble. The week before that, it was who? Miss Marvel versus Squirrel Girl. Right?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, wait. No, it was...
No.
Hulk. It was Hulk versus...
it was Cho versus Silk.
Who won that?
The week before that, it was Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I think Silk won, no?
Yeah, I think we're going Miss Marvel's going to the Rumble, Silk's going to the Rumble, Sam and Miles are going to the Rumble, and then whoever this character is goes to the Rumble. And the next week, we've got our last one for the entry into the Royal Rumble, who is it?
Riri or Moon Girl. Devil Dinosaur.
Okay, Riri and Moon Girl.
These are our new blood Marvel character Rumble.
Yes, it's going to be a Royal Rumble. Now, this is the rule of Royal Rumble. You only get one variant in Royal Rumble, though.
Yes, we're doing first appearance.
Yeah, first appearance. It's your first appearance, not your hot appearance. Yeah, your first appearance and your variant. Or those are 2 out of the 3 entries in there. First appearance and variant. So
the variant.
I don't think we came up with the other 2 though.
Or just any variant.
It could be any variant.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just their best, most popular.
So maybe we get rid of the Inhockley and we go with the Adam Hughes next time. Who knows? And put in your variant. We'll probably put out a polls throughout the week so that we can get it. Let's get it on. Yeah. Okay. So
here's our point system. Just to remind you guys real quick.
I'm trying to do it in my head here.
5, 3, 2, 0, and -5.
AC versus, don't spoil it, versus AC versus.
What are we doing?
Gwen. Let's give us. Gwen has got what? +5?
Just tell me a character. I'll give you the points.
Give me Gwen first.
Gwen got 10, 15, 20, 26, 28. Nothing. -5.
Ouch.
23.
23. Okay. AC, give me American.
5.
Okay.
17.
Plus 12, 17.
17. Very good.
Plus 6. Oh, God.
No way.
It's 23.
No way. No way.
I swear to God.
They're garbage.
Oh
my God. I don't want either one of these going.
One of those American books.
I don't want either one of these 2 going to the Royal Rumble. Oh my God. And then we're going to have to hear what variant. We're going to get. Let's put in the Nowhere Galaxy Guardian variant.
I can't rember. What did Miles and
Adams 100
tie at? They're probably lower than these 2. 23 is actually a pretty good score.
You'll give Chad a sudden death. 30 seconds.
No. It's the rules. It's the rules.
Well, that means they both have to go then, right?
Yeah.
That's what you did last week.
I know. They have to go. That's just such garbage. We should have split these up with Sam and Miles.
You need to come up with a tiebreaker.
No, this is what we're going to do. What we should have done was not gone back. When I told Pete, we should have done Gwen versus Miles, and we should have done Sam versus America. And then we would have had those 2 out.
It's me. It's killing on the show.
You know what it was? It's because I honestly,
prior to me,
off of your gut, I thought Spider-Gwen was going to be a stronger competitor.
Did me too. Same thing with Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought she was, but then once you start digging in, once you start going back and start reading some of her old books, and you go, man, half of this stuff is trash. Like,
same problem.
I don't want to read this.
All the new characters, most of the villains are crappy and suck. And,
and that's the thing. They don't have rogues galleries. They don't have really strong supporting characters with them yet.
No,
it's just all covers. It's just they're all being sold.
We decided to not use
Spec
that
covers,
Eric, because we were like, oh, Sam, whatever.
We thought about that. I think you said that last week, but then we decided no, we'll just
because we didn't think this shit was going to happen.
Yeah, we didn't think. I swear to God, I didn't think we were going to tie again.
How much do we regret having that one book in S tier now? But I think it was a good pick for S tier.
It was Koala. It was Koala Commander getting bumped out of the garbage.
Yeah. Koala Commander getting booted up from D for 0 points to 9.
That's a 5-point save. That's a 5-point loss. That became nothing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. Well, let's do a giveaway.
It's still fun, however we look at it.
About this every week. This just surprises me.
You know,
right. I don't know.
Everybody wants one character or the other in the chat there, but now it's too late. Yeah. Y'all should have voted higher on the books.
No, I mean, Buff brought up a good point. He wanted an A-Force in one, but this is what's a good part about having a great community, right? Like it's exciting because it's not the same old stuff. 100% after Pete, I said, can we just throw them up? Like after reviewing these, I was like, they're bad if they tie.
Yeah,
these two aren't. Neither one's getting in.
He was trying to figure out a way. We'll scrap them both.
Scrap them both. But look, it gives us something to talk about. You see how the chat goes. Some people like the variant. Some people like the other stuff. Some people, most of them are pretty honest.
That's what makes it fun. You also have to rank books you don't like.
Yeah.
Versus, if it was a book we all liked, or if it was a book everyone
it's no
liked,
fun. It's easy.
No fun. Everybody likes it.
Yeah. And at least I try to give you the reasons. I mean, like even if we're going to get the C and D, like.
Again, think of how many points we gave some of these characters by talking. Again, Koala Commander.
I will say the Stitch koalas coming from the sky, the death stitches are kind of dope.
That's what I'm saying. That's what saved it.
And Koala Commander, I think, makes 3 appearances throughout the. I think that Koala Commander's in 3 different books. Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to spin this wheel.
I'm surprised the sister didn't go higher.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this wheel. Let's do the wheel.
I think I got everybody. Our last
here
was Daryl.
Everybody here. We're going to do Daryl. We're going to do the wheel. You got to be in the chat. Do we have to be in the chat to win or no?
I don't care. It'll be easier if you guys are still here, and then I can make sure you hear me when I say.
About 6 viewers from when we were doing the chat last time. So.
Sorry. Well, I've got 26 names in the wheel, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, let's run that, and then
we'll run it twice because if this way, the person who wins, if they're not still here, they're gonna have like I don't know. What do you want to give them till Christmas? They gotta let me know. And if they don't reach out to me,
no, the second runner up.
Then we're gonna give it to whoever was the runner up.
Cool, Mojo. Appreciate it. Yo, listen to this though. Afterwards, we'll talk some Hawkeye, but I gotta go take my contacts out, dude. I can't see.
All right. So, well, you can go take your contacts out while I spin.
You run it.
JJ will keep me company while we do this.
Right. Spin that wheel.
All right. So how the hell do I add this to the thing? Oh, there it is. All right. So we got the wheel. Like I said, everybody who just made a comment, I don't even know what the hell you said. I don't care what you said. If you made a comment in the chat tonight, you got yourself put on the wheel. So I got 26 different names for the names put on the wheel. Started with Darth Lopez, working our way all the way down to Daryl. Hopefully you guys can see all your names are here on the wheel. No shenanigans abound. We're going to go full screen. And again, I'm going to run it twice in case whoever wins is still not here. I get it. I mean, we've been going almost 2.5 hours. So if you couldn't hang in there the whole time, we'll give you a little bit of time. But hopefully you catch this on the replay and see that you won. And if I don't hear from you by Christmas, I'm going to give it to the runner-up. That's my call. So you're going to have 3 days. That's 3 whole days. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Spinning the wheel to see who's... Oh, just as a reminder here. Just so I can remind you which...
Hey, Jay's brought up a good point. 26 names, 25 likes. Somebody doesn't deserve it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know who that is. But again, just so you know what you're getting, the Kirkham, it's Amazing Spider-Man number 15. It's a store variant. It's still like in this Mylar. This thing is still pristine. A little halfback, fullback book from the Kirkham store.
The Mylar is worth a lot. Just a Mylar.
Yeah. Yeah, you try getting Mylar these days. And then this Spider-Gwen Diamond Select figure.
Oh, nice. You give away 2 things?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That packaging is huge.
It is. It's a huge box. So it's going to come like in a huge box. but it's all right.
It's worth more than what you're doing.
It's pretty light.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Oh, I see it. Thanks, Zaggy. Russians are here. The Russians are here.
Running the wheel. Clicking the spin. For
Red
1,200
Dawn
subs, thank you all. Appreciate everybody here.
We need stamina.
Our winner, our first winner is, well, I know we just saw his damn name. He's still here.
Darth Lopez? Oh, my
Lopez.
gosh.
It was Lopez.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Lopez won. Okay, congratulations, Darth Lopez.
Luck of the Sith.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's still here. He was just here a second ago.
He's right there. He says yes, gave the thumbs up. All right,
All
Lopez.
right. So we don't need to do a runner-up. Lopez, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, thank you for supporting us as much as you do, Lopez.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it.
And I'll keep considering your ghost submission book. We got a little side.
Oh,
chat.
is he talking about the? He's not.
The Marauders book, I think.
Excalibur. Marauders. Yeah, Excalibur, right? Is it Marauders or Excalibur?
I think it's Marauders. Right? Yeah, Marauders won the Golden Apple Virgin Error.
Yeah.
I got a ghost book nomination.
Oh, whoa!
Everybody's got what?
Oh, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Really, Eric? I kind of figured that was going to happen.
Kenny O'Reilly. Nobody cares.
Kyle O'Reilly joined Bobby Fish and Adam Cole over in AEW. So the Undisputed Era is almost all back over there. But Roderick Strong's still hanging over in with the Diamond Mine on NXT.
It does not crap rainbows. Knock it off, Darth Lopez.
Yeah, I'm also not I'm not absorbing that term. I don't know. Something I don't like it. I don't like unicorn over ghost. I don't know. I'm just not. Doesn't feel right to me. It feels forced.
He really likes that book, though.
I know he does. I know.
He bought it. He was calling me up. I was like, I wouldn't buy that book.
Well, it is impossible to find. I mean, it is one of those things. But
I think unicorn would be like the rare My Little Pony variant.
actually, I gotta see what book it is. But there's a Transformer
Venom,
My Little Pony,
like the Venom misprint without the foil or whatever, black cover, or white cover.
I think in My Little Pony Transformers #3, they have what's that thing where they do like the text to test out the text? It's a literary thing. They say 2 words. It's to test out the text. There's actually a misprint in the book, and it uses a lot of Steen or something like that. Whatever it is, it's actually in some of the books. It's there. We were reading it to the kids the other day, and so there's a misprint in that one. Maybe next week I'll write it down and I find it. And maybe take a screenshot. Sure. Maybe I'll put it on the IGs. You gotta look out for that. Just for people that like weird stuff, weird rare stuff. I don't know if it's in all of them or if it was just in. But it's like right in the pony's booty.
Unicorn Amanda Conner. Huh?
Unicorn Amanda. Huh?
I don't know.
Lopez. Okay, so let's talk about Hawkeye.
Lopez, but make sure you hit me up on the DM with your address so I can mail you the thing.
I have the Spider-Gwen 1 in 125 Bradshaw variant. Spider-Man Homage. Thank you, Daryl.
Which one is that?
I don't know. Look it up.
I will while you're chit-chatting.
Oh, my God. Stop. Okay.
There's so many variants. That's why I don't know them all.
If you guys don't want to be spoiled by the
Hawkeye now's your time.
Season finale. Let me see what we got here.
I spoiled.
You didn't see it yet?
Nope. But spoil away.
It's really good.
Sure? I literally just finished it before. Oh, here's the problem with that Spider-Gwen homage. It's expensive. But you know what it is? It's a Spider-Man 1 homage is what it is. The Bradshaw.
I'm
so tired of the same covers over and over again.
This is not a 300.
Yeah, well, there's that too. All those Phantom.
The 5 Phantom variants.
I got some of those too. Those in the Sia portrait faces. I just got tons of those things.
Spoiler! Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Warning! Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Oh my God.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
All right, spoiler alert. Here we go.
You were warned.
Let me guess. I haven't watched it. Kingpin shows up.
He does.
No.
Who's gonna guess that? I don't know.
Yeah,
How did I figure out
Well, can somebody explain though to me? When
What
did
do you
he get amped up?
Not only when did he get amped up, well, he was kind of a little bit amped. Yeah. Now that you can't kill him, you can't.
Yeah. You haven't seen it yet. Like he's not just a regular dude in this.
He also changed his accent a little bit. Did you notice that? Like his syntax when he was talking.
A tiny bit, but
yeah, I liked it.
So
He actually had the.
I know he's
they gave him the
D'Onofrio, but he's
diamond.
not really the Netflix penguin then, or Kingpin.
I don't think it is.
Well, he doesn't. He's not a penthouse anymore. They gave him back the diamond.
They gave him a cane.
Cane.
He's rocking the white jacket. And
he's rocking the right jackets, Hawaiian shirts.
A Hawaiian shirt in the one, but not Hawaiian. The first one wasn't Hawaiian, but the second.
Yeah, but that was from a Daredevil book. That's why I think it's like a deep fake that's actually going to be Daredevil that Echo is. Like, I think. Now, can we give it all away, guys?
I think you're right.
I don't know. It's your show. You can do what you want. I'm
just checking with chat. I'm going to give it all away right now. At the end, there's some great scenes that go out. We'll give the end away first. He gets shot in the face by Echo.
I don't think he does.
But in the books, she shoots him, quote unquote, in the face, and he just becomes blind at one point, and that opens up to the Matt Murdock tutelage of both of them being blind. JJ, dig your T-shirt. What's on your T-shirt, JJ?
Oh, it's the Cowboy Bebop Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
I wore this on the Star Wars show like a month ago.
That was a good TV show. Too bad it was canceled. Anyways, but I thought the whole thing was good. I actually, as annoying sometimes as I think Kate Bishop can be, I think they played it up pretty well on her.
I think it worked.
I think the fight scenes, what he did, I was worried about what they were going to do with Yovana. Because you could have really made that crappy.
Would kill Clint? You think she was actually going to kill Clint?
No, that's the problem. Is she's not going to kill Clint?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's what makes it tough because it'd be very easy to do it if
it's
she really
no, but it's also very easy to make it corny. You know what I mean? And I didn't think they did that. The hour was. I was watching it going, holy crap! This is fun. Like it's fun to watch this. Like fun. Like
That's the only problem with Yelena's story is I felt like it was watching like the Titanic. Like I knew where it was going to end up. I knew she wasn't going to actually kill Clint.
Yeah, but but what Marco's saying though, he's right though. The way they actually played it on screen, it wasn't just all cheese where he says, "Oh, do." He says something and she goes, "Oh, really?" And they stop. Like it still goes on for a little while, and you go, "Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna try?"
Even with the stop, it makes sense. Like it wasn't just like a hard. Okay, I said time out and it's done. No, it was like the stop.
The way they play it is actually not bad.
Very
the way
good.
they actually play it
very
out.
Good.
The only thing I will say is if she really wanted to kill him, she could have killed him from the building across the way.
I was kind of pulling for like
he's still a big.
I'm sure it didn't happen now. I'm talking to you guys, but I was kind of almost pulling for a Clint death in the fact that I
see what you're saying.
Where like an ambiguous death, where Peacemaker killed Rick Flag. Yeah. I didn't want to do it, but did it.
Here you go. I'm 100% with Eric on this one though. Like they need to keep bringing her back.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
She's dynamite. She's dynamite. She's funny. She nails it. She just everything. Her acting. Whoever this actress is, head off.
She's been in other movies.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a crap. I'm telling you, she's did a good job on this thing. Like head off.
Actually, they've done a really good job of casting, especially the younger females lately. Yeah. Because I think Haley Steinfeld is good.
Zaggy, what is going on with you and Astro? His voice.
I think they might be talking about. I'm assuming they're going over Kingpin's voice, which I will admit some of it was a little.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Okay.
A little wonky. Well, it's kind of the same as when he did in Daredevil. That's
he has the
cane. They give him like Tom Hardy Bane voice, didn't they?
Yeah, he's kind of doing Batman voice.
Okay, well, this is what I'll say about that. What was it? Duncan? Was that the one Kingpin from Punisher? Who's the Punisher Kingpin?
No, Punisher Kingpin was D'Onofrio. You're thinking of the original Daredevil movie.
The Michael Clark Duncan.
Duncan.
Well,
I like that. I will agree. I will agree with if Astro's saying like that was a Kingpin. That was probably
he was a good Kingpin, but
I think he was the best Kingpin. I think he was the best Kingpin. But we're not gonna get that back again, and that was a very rare thing.
Keith Ledger's Joker. Everybody loves it, but
but you're never gonna get it.
Can't duplicate it.
Yeah. But Zaggy, we're not banning him over that. I know you're joking. We're not banning him.
What the other thing, I get it. Like, I know D'Onofrio can make some weird choices sometimes with his voices. If you guys watch the Magnificent Seven reboot, it's not like he did that voice. I'm talking like this the whole time. Like, that's all right. When you went a bit too far with the voice,
you don't think it's a bit? Comics main, you don't think it's a bit? I think the whole thing. I think her deadpanning. I think her terrible accent adds to the deadpanning.
Oh yeah, exactly. I like her accent, her bad accent.
She's done. I mean,
or whatever you want to call it. It's not a fair bad accent.
No. It's the broken accent. Yeah, I think it. Daryl says Daryl.
Maybe he's correcting something.
Oh,
his other brother Daryl.
You guys, Zaggy and Astro, knock it off. We're putting you both in timeout.
Something else.
Gussie the Clown. Oh, jeez, I'm crying out loud, you two.
We need to. We got enough bots in the chat. We don't need people coming.
No, they're just
it's like Red Dawn in here with all the Russian bots.
They're having fun. Those two are having fun with each other. We're gonna put them in timeout though. They're giving baby bottles to each other. So, listen, I thought everything was done well. I do find it stupid that you left the Kingpin for. It was great what you did with him, right? It was great when he took the arrow. I was like, "Yep." When all the other stuff, I was like, "Yep." When he was beating the shit out of Kate Bishop, "Yep." When he's sitting there crawling out, they don't find him, "Yep." When she shoots him in the face, "Yep." Why couldn't we have had 2 episodes of that? I don't know. But the last episode, the owl in the tree, how Clint hits the tree is hilarious. The whole solution to that's great. I'm trying to find. Oh,
the Ant-Man
Armando. The swordsman.
God never told me what happens after that.
Yeah. The boss, the owl.
Jacques?
Yeah. Huh?
Jacques. Well, it's supposed to be Jacques. But
Swordsman. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant!
Surprisingly,
fucking brilliant. The little shit.
That's the thing. Like, he became interesting at the end, whereas before this, he was just caricature. Like,
and that's the same problem I have with Echo so far. Like, I don't find the character very interesting so far. So I hope they did something in this episode to really sell it. Other than that's
the one thing that pissed me off about her. The hair switch thing's stupid. I know what they're trying to do with it. It's stupid. That's stupid. Okay.
What?
Well, that she had it tied up and she pulled it down because she was released from her thing from Kingpin.
I see what you're saying.
Stupid.
Yeah, somebody wants to be a Japanese samurai movie, then that's what they do. Cut the knot.
Yeah. And then the other thing that was stupid was the cousin. When she told the cousin, she knows the cousin put the hit on the dad. He even admits it to it almost.
What cousin?
Her cousin. Her brother.
Cousin. Echo's cousin?
Yeah. Or who is
he? Her cousin. His name's Kazi. Is that what you're thinking?
Kazi, the tracksuit mafia guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought he was related to her because I thought she said our uncle at one point.
Oh, because I think I think Kingpin was everyone's uncle. Like, he's not really their uncle.
Okay.
I think I think he probably has a similar relationship with Kazi that he had with Echo, where an adoptive kind of.
Okay, so see,
that's what I gathered.
Because remember, Kazi in the comics was a lunatic that stabs Hawkeye in the ears, right?
Yeah.
But like, I thought that they were trying to make it more because I thought she said something about her dad being his uncle. That's that uncle. I'm not talking about Kingpin. I'll have to go back and watch it.
You just missed it. You missed the wheel.
Her dead dad. Sorry. I mean, the dad that I think
Echo's dead dad. I think she somehow referenced. Maybe I misunderstood, and she was.
They waited all this time to say they were related.
No, way earlier in like the second episode.
Oh, really?
I missed that.
Yeah, there was.
I didn't read them as related. I thought they were kind of just
okay. So it was Kingpin. Maybe I misunderstood that they were talking about Kingpin. I thought they were having like the back and forth about that. She was saying something about the dad in sign language, and then he said something back, and I thought then they said uncle after that, and I thought they were talking about. She referred to uncle, him, her dad being his uncle.
His uncle.
Not Kingpin being their uncle. That's
I got you. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So they were referring to. I think it was Kingpin all along as uncle.
Okay, so it was there. Okay, so they weren't really. I see. That's what. Well, whatever.
That would have been before you knew Kingpin was around.
Because he called. But he said your dad. So it wasn't a real family because the line, as I recall, it was. You know that he referring to the dad was family. because I'm upset too because he was family. And she said something about uncle.
I think in that sense, we're talking about
like mafia family.
Yeah, so now it's all like
family,
not that.
Yeah,
and then that's where I got the relation wrong because I thought he was referring then to. She was referring, well, your uncle, the dad.
Yeah, and I think I think that's an easy way to mistake it because without Kingpin being there, then we read this whole thing.
Once again, why they should have had Kingpin there earlier. Whatever. So, anyways, but I do think that at the end when she's like, that's why I thought she was saying like, let's leave together too, because I thought they through a family bond, if he was her cousin, that would make sense that they would leave together.
No, I think it was just their connection together for whatever reason. He's the only one.
He set the dad up.
Signing her.
Yeah, he set the dad up. She should have killed him easily right off the bat.
Yeah, because he's not dead.
Who? The Kazi?
Which?
You don't think Kazi's dead?
I don't think he's dead.
I think.
Wait, I'm confused. Who killed Kazi?
We didn't tell you who killed Kazi.
Yeah, you still gotta watch it.
You said he was dead.
Well,
yeah,
did he trip and fall?
Left for dead.
He actually did. He tripped and fell. Absolutely. That's actually kind of what the fuck happened to him.
Oh, okay.
But I thought she should have. I thought it could have been as much as Kazi put up a fight against Clint. I thought the fight scene.
He did put up a good fight, though.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So I thought she could have gone like animalistic and gone because she didn't even really go cuckoo crazy on it. She didn't show her good fighting on it. I mean, it was kind of it was a boating accident. It was a boating accident.
I think so, Astro. Because you know what I think they'll do? I think they're going to mix up
mustard with a candlestick in the.
I think they're going to mix up what Marco was saying happened in the comics, where she shot and he went blind, and you get that. I think she's going to shoot. It's going to blow out his eardrum, and he's going to be deaf like her. Blood.
So that's it.
Blood
like
handprint on her from
the family line just wasn't delivered. I see what you're saying. The family line wasn't delivered how I would interpret it when I've talked to people before that refer to people like family as family when it's not family. It was just that's where the misconception is. I get it, Mojo. So that's what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, I know, but like I said, it was very sloppy because they were trying to hide that they were talking about.
Yeah, they were just trying to hide their.
They're talking about Kingpin that early on. Yeah. I like what they did with the mom. Actually, every character's end story, I thought was good. Is there a character? Well, except for yeah. No, I mean,
does mom die?
No, mom doesn't die.
How far
does
am I supposed to go with
die?
spoilers? I'm just asking questions at this point that are
yeah, no. The mom doesn't die. Kazi looks like he probably could be dead.
He's left for dead.
They gave him the death scene. Kingpin got shot off screen.
They do a camera pan.
I hate that though.
You don't see it.
Is that the cliffhanger? Like,
yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, black screen. They black screened it. Like she got him lined up.
It's like Sopranos, or just like black. You don't know
sort of. Yeah, up until we get a little bit more of Rogers, the musical.
Oh my god, that was. I don't know why I watched that.
Dude, what was all this crap? Like again, I saw like headlines of like. I saw headlines before seeing the finale today because I literally watched it right before we started filming. I stopped at 8:50 is when I stopped our show ended. Me and my wife were watching it. I'm like, all right, I got it done. But I thought I kept seeing headlines about West Coast Avengers. Like, where did that come from?
West Coast Avengers?
Yeah, like where are people getting the indication that all of a sudden now Hawkeye's going to move out west and start West Coast Avengers? That's what I thought.
Well,
like we might
be
getting
in the
an
comics,
credit
right?
scene or something.
And then what they did
that was because she was making the jokes about the name, and then he said, like, no, I think you should. Yeah, I get that, but no.
That's what I was expecting for the mid-credit scene or the after-credit scene. And then meanwhile, we get like a 5-minute song. I'm like, what the hell are we watching? And why am I still watching this?
Okay. Yeah, so after the end credit scenes, they actually give the fake play on Broadway.
It was long.
For the Captain America thing, it was long.
It was long as shit. I'm like,
I didn't know why I watched it.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
And
so mad at the last credit scene. Are you mad because you weren't surprised?
Who are these two guys? I'm like, I don't know. I think they're just New Yorkers.
Yeah, the thing with it is like I don't understand why that. Yeah, it was long and bad.
It was way too long.
A train wreck though.
So basically, it was a. I don't want to say slap in the face. That's probably not the term I'm looking for, but it was a big fake out for all of us to sit there and try to watch an end credit scene.
Yeah,
sounds like.
Yeah, it was like a 30-minute dad joke segment.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was like, haha,
it was rough.
We fooled
I mean,
you.
there was I giggled a couple
credits.
times, but it was wow.
That's good. Now I know not to stick around for the end credits.
Pete, do you remember the? Yeah, I mean, it's worth watching. It's watching a train
You know
wreck.
what's funny? I will probably sit there and watch the end credits scene.
You will. You will.
You got to do it anyway. You got to watch it beginning to end.
You got to watch it, and then you'll be like, I'm mad at myself for watching this, but I had to watch it. Pete, Clayton's got a question for you.
I know. I'm trying to think, but JJ, when you do watch, don't keep watching the credits after that because there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
This is like WandaVision when we're all like waiting in anticipation of what would happen after the credits of every episode. We sat through like 18 minutes of like foreign.
Now we've got the foreign language version of the credits. That's it.
Oh look, it's Portuguese and now Japanese and
the Teen Titans Go convention. I don't know that one off the top of my head.
What is it? I didn't see it. Teen Titans
Here,
Go.
we'll put it up on the screen so you see. Hard to find Teen Titans Go #1 convention exclusive. I don't know.
Did he ask you what convention it's from?
Probably. That's what I'm assuming.
Is it Emerald City?
I don't know.
I left to go watch Hawkeye finale. You guys still going? Yes, we are. We're just talking about the Hawkeye finale.
Talking about the Hawkeye.
Yeah, what'd you think? Because nobody said what they thought about it besides the end credit scene sucked.
Which we agree with.
Yeah, I thought the swordsman stuff was really good.
So back on.
Yeah, I did. That's what I say. I agree. I think they redeemed his. Not redeemed, but they made him more interesting.
So what was his end arc? What does he end up as?
Nothing.
He was anticlimactic as all hell. It's just like, hey,
does
I
he go
got
to jail?
released.
Does he die?
No, he got do you really want to know what happened? Okay, so all of a sudden he just all of a sudden he just walks up into the kitchen because what's her name? Kate starts yelling at her mom like, "Oh, I got the videotape, or I got the of you and Kingpin talking, and everything else, and you set up your soon to be your fiance. That's all bullshit and whatever." He just walks back in the kitchen. She's like, "Don't worry, I got this covered." Kate's mom does, and Kate's like, "Well, no, mom, you don't. You need to stay here." And he's like, "Oh, what's going on?" Like,
he's like, "I need to talk to you."
Yeah, he tells the mom,
walking around with a sword to be funny.
He's walking around with a sword like a cavalry sword.
Like a rapier.
Yeah, he's like a cavalry, like a
like a little bit of a little slight curve in the handle guard.
He looks at one time like he's Colonel Mustard trying to take his sword off and ride up the Mustard Hill or something. Anyways, so he has that. He's just walking around a suit. The little kid comes up to him and is like, "Hey," his like nephew.
Oh, that's right.
Musketeer. It wasn't like the Musketeers though, because the Musketeers had a full flanking on it. It was more like
those were more straight. Like
he was French.
Straight sword.
I mean,
but this was curved. It was curved.
It was curved. That's why I agree. It was like a cavalry sword because
it was like a cavalry revolutionary sword. So he's hanging out in the party, and the little nephew kid comes up and goes, "Hey, you're supposed to be in jail." And he's like, "Yeah, well, I'm not." Yeah. He goes, "Well, yeah, I'm supposed to, my mom told me you were." And he's like, "Well, your dad got me out."
I was going to get your wine collection.
He goes, "Well, I'm going to get your wine collection." The guy's like, he's like, "Yeah, but you're not even old enough to appreciate it." Like, he's just talking calmly, old enough to appreciate it. He goes, "Yeah, well, when you go back to jail," he goes, "Well, there won't be much left because I'll be drinking."
He's like, it'll be past its prime or its peak or something.
Yeah, peak or whatever. And then the kid says some other smart comment, and then he goes, "Yeah, hey, remember that time you were in the Hamptons and you pissed your pants?" Because everybody else still remembers that because you're crying like a baby. The little kid gets shit. He's like, "Oh shit!" So it was perfect, like because he deadpans it all too. Like he's like, "Oh yes," just like how he's acted through the whole thing. He just keeps going with the same. Yes, hi. Like when he got in the fight, and you thought he might be a little bit of a psychopath because he's like happy to fence with Kate Bishop. Like, oh yeah, he's definitely a bad guy. No, he's not a bad guy at all. He just is always like that. He's like a lovable dog.
That's him. Like, he's not like pandering to the little kid. He's just talking to him
Hey, do you remember when you pissed your pants in the Hamptons?
You pissed your pants?
Yeah. You're crying? Yeah. Everybody else does too. So have a nice day. Like that's like the funny shit. So then he goes in the kitchen, whatever, and then she leaves, and the mom leaves. And then the LARPers come out and they start like they look like the fucking Eternals. Yeah, I know. And the swordsman would be like, they James Gunn broke off the what's his name?
Peacemaker.
Yeah. Be the same type of shit.
Yeah,
he's Peacemaker.
With him and the LARPers because the LARPers were trying to sell him on. Hey, you ever heard of LARP?
Okay.
You ever? He goes. Did you hear what he said? He goes, "Is that some enjoyable social event or something?"
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. What? No, he called it like.
And then he goes, "Oh, Sponge, I got blood on my tie." So he ends up just going out and start fighting with the Ranger fucking sword. He goes out there and starts fighting.
Yeah, he was
mafia,
ripping through some tracksuit mafias with him with his sword.
The tracksuit mafia stuff was fucking beyond phenomenal. Like, there's 1,000 of them at one point. There's one that gets hit with a bat. Like, oh man.
Did you like the? Did you like the one?
Was revealed, I think, because she is that was the one thing we didn't give away.
His wife?
So the watch, the Rolex has number 19 on the back of it, and it's got the logo for Shield. So it seems like it's the Mockingbird. Yeah. So he married the Mockingbird,
which then negates the Agents of Shield show.
Yeah,
as being part of this universe.
It kind of just wipes out a lot of stuff, doesn't it?
Well, it just puts it in another universe, I think.
Yeah, it just puts it in another universe. Now that we got multiple universe, we can do whatever. Did the
does that also wipe out does that wipe out the Piggy Carter series?
Yeah, it's because of the number 9. It's because of the 19 on the back, Eric. Is that what you're asking? They didn't say for sure, but like with the Shield thing and then the number 19 with the Rolex.
What does the 19 signify for Mockingbird then?
It had to deal with something in the watch, I think, that she originally got. Hold on.
Yeah, but was that her like was
it like her
number or something? Or agent number? Like Agent 13?
The piano for George FAO.
Yeah, I'm not positive what the 19 had to do specifically with Mockingbird, but
I can't remember what it is, but I think isn't that like the book number that Mockingbird and he get married in? Hawkeye. Am I wrong? It's late. We said we were only going to do. You said this was going to be short.
I said we should try for short.
It's
only midnight. It's not
it's
1
hours.
JJ I go, no. He's like 2.5 hours. Then I go, no, way before that. You don't even.
JJ brings like an extra, like
it's long because
invigorates the.
Yeah, because you're asking more questions. No, so I think 19 isn't 19 when they get married or when they kiss. Okay, 19.
I don't know.
It's something like that. It has something to do with one of those books, I think. Big piano for FAO Schwartz. Yes,
yeah, the FAO Schwartz piano was kind of fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Eric's got it. Yeah, I think she was Agent 19.
Oh, there you go.
Like Sharon Carter was Agent 13. She was
Agent 19. Okay, there you go. She's Agent 19. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody's Aggie's
that makes more sense then. Okay.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100%, so I didn't want to say it without being positive.
I think it was something like that. But
attempt failed. Attempt failed at what? What did we attempt fail at? I don't know. But anyway, so I thought it was good. Like everything was. That must have been a line. Attempt failed must have been a line from the show. Man, it was very enjoyable. I can't wait to watch it again. To be honest with you, so home run.
Yeah.
They did a great
job.
My
son wasn't watching the series, but he kept pausing tonight when we were watching. He kept coming out going, "Who's that?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I remember her from the Black Widow movie." I'm like, "Yeah." So if you want to come watch, you can. He's like, "Nope." He just kept coming in and out, just kind of peeking in.
I think. Well, I mean, it's getting close to Christmas time. I don't know about you, but our kids are already getting all the. We got to go down to the neighbor's house. He puts this big choo-choo train thing going on inside his house, and they give us a ton of cookies.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that. So that's fun. But yeah, no, it was really. Oh, there he goes. It was really good. Marvel's best DC Plus show. So I say it again. You need stamina for. Yes, you do.
You want to be a viewer with us.
We'll make it work either way.
Wednesday, we run.
I said I was like I don't have the energy today. Darth Lopez can tell you. I texted him. I said, he said you could cover Spider-Man. I said next week because I don't have the energy.
I still got to start Witcher.
Oh geez, we got to hit the Witcher.
I haven't watched it at all yet. I watched it.
We're gonna do a break. We do a Sunday show on Star Wars, and we've got FET on that, and we actually have our FET draft coming up this week. There's been a lot of chit chatter in the personal chats. There's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of, as they say, smack talk.
Yeah. And we got to come up with our team names.
We've already had ours. Me and Eric have already had ours for weeks. We're gonna win. We've got 6 mock drafts already done.
Oh. And JJ, you weren't here earlier when we were talking pre-show. Like Marco just ruined my dreams. I was like, we're fine with our pick, and now I'm like, God damn it.
No, I think everybody knows who we're picking.
I know.
Who are you going against? Legitimately, who do you think you're going against on the show? I mean, I hope
Eric could have tried to talk you into. Anyway, we're not giving things
Me
away.
and Eric were on the same page. Yeah.
I was hoping. I thought me and Justin were in good shape. I was like, oh man, we got this.
We didn't get into wrestling yet. Yeah, we did not get into wrestling yet. And the reason
I did a little bit.
Okay. Well, so here's
the Undisputed Era stuff on AEW, which I haven't seen yet. So,
well, this is the other thing, right? If they're going, I hope that at this point they sell. I hope that they sell the WWE.
So you want them to sell to The Rock?
I don't care who they sell to, as long as we can get the Steiner boy out of what they're doing with them.
Who?
Get the
Mm-hmm.
Not
Von
the AEW.
Breaker?
The only thing I want to see happen with that is him that stupid Canadian Omega, have a match versus Breaker. Yeah, I want to have him a match versus Breaker, and I want to see Breaker break him in half, and then send him on his way back to New Japan.
Breaker's getting a push. He's going to have the NXT title before long, and he's going to get his call up probably.
He shouldn't even have to go through NXT. He's the best person they've had out in 20 years.
Yeah. No, but they got to save it. They got to wait. They want to make his call up important. They're going to wait till like SummerSlam or some shit. He's after WrestleMania. He ain't coming up before WrestleMania.
Omega should be out more than 6 to 9 months. Hey, listen, this is the thing. Did you hear though? Somebody took shots at Tony Khan, and he kind of came back with some stats. I mean, he came back with some.
What do you mean took shots?
Killed him on the Twitters. An organization called Fox News decided to do a piece on how AEW's rankings are low and this and that. The other thing is that they only had one hype there for a little bit. And it's dropping off, and nobody likes wrestling.
They went off the CM Punk bump, and then
and Tony Khan says, "Cool story, bro. But even at the rankings when they fade down, we outdo all six. Like we all do all top 6. Your top 6 shows combined, we get more views." And like just ran it on him. Just ran it. I mean,
yeah,
look,
you don't mess around. But I mean, he's a kid coming
playing
from money, so.
I mean, they're the next thing, right? Like they're gonna get you see them getting a gaming org next. They're gonna get a little gaming org here.
They do have a game coming.
Yeah. No, they're getting a gaming org. Like the Cons are gonna buy a gaming org too. So I mean, that's the next thing for that.
You mean like esports? We call it esports now.
What's that?
Esports.
You like esports?
Yeah, they're gonna get an esport team. Yeah, that's what they're gonna expand. They're gonna be a conglomerate too. But yeah, I mean that's it. Like they the guy gives him a little bit of, he throws a little shade in there, I guess. I mean, him and Corny, I guess, are semi getting along because of it, because there's nothing better that Corny likes than to hate on besides that. So
all I know is I don't really get what they're doing with WWE right now.
They're selling it off, man. There's nothing.
I don't think they are. Vince is putting himself back on TV.
That's not going to help it.
I know, but he keeps putting himself out there with Austin Theory. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You don't make no sense. You're coming off like a crazy person. Because, well, he kind of is, but you don't want to portray yourself as a crazy person.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing with it is this. They need to... I hope, unfortunately, the AEW seems to be taking more as WWE seems to be going down further. And I guess maybe to Omega. I think
that was happening for a while, but I think that's kind of evened out right now.
As far as like
AEW, I don't think has the same push that it had.
They don't. But they're as that number went down, and as the rumors of like people who are getting let go and everything else, when you start looking at how some of the promos now are turning out, and maybe because Omega isn't there, and maybe you got to transition away from some other stuff, we'll get more of the, I don't know.
I know everybody thought Kevin Owens was going to go join the other guys over in AEW, but then he re-signed with WWE, so who knows what the hell's going to happen. And they keep saying Bray Wyatt was going to go to AEW, and now he's not going anywhere. If
they sell that NBC Universal, that's not a bad idea too. I'm just saying, like, they need to combine their shows on WWF to something that's at least manageable and tolerable. And AEW just needs to set the house on fire and go someplace else. I mean, their loyal fans are always going to be loyal. It's like Ring of Honor, man. There's dudes to the day Ring of Honor died, screaming about how it's the best wrestling ever. It's the new thing. It'll never die. And like, I think they need someplace else to go. I can't do. I'll watch old time wrestling. And I'll watch, you know what I'm saying? I'll watch that old time, that hard time wrestling. I'll watch all that stuff.
The Ring of Honor thing I think was funny though, because I was watching a little video about it, and they were saying like, why no WWE like wrestlers showed up at the Ring of Honor finale or whatever, their last show, and I think it was Kevin Owens they asked, and he was like, well, dude, nobody asked us to come, because apparently like, Seth Rollins was there, and I think AJ like a bunch of guys in WWE came from there, but he's like, well, nobody asked us to come, so I don't know if that's true or not, but that was the story presented.
I'm just saying, like, it's kind of like
we're still getting them.
I'm putting them out. I just blocked them. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I can't. It doesn't seem to be as fun as it used to be. I mean, I know they got the one jerk guy. They got like the
who are you talking about?
Remember Regal? Who's the guy that wears the
which one are you talking about?
AEW. They got the guy that wears he wears a scarf.
The Burberry scarf. I like MJF. He's a good heel.
He's all right, but that's the type of guy
he's good on the mic. He's good as a heel on the mic.
Okay, yeah, but that's the type of guy you need to put up against a breaker, against the Steiner boy, and the Steiner boy comes out there and boom one day. You know what I mean?
They're kind of saving it. I think they're saving him. They don't want to give him his push too early.
But they don't have anybody to save him for. Who are you going to save him for?
Well, they're still dragging.
Oh my God! Come on.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They're still dragging stuff out. They're like, all right,
go twist your finger. Like, come on.
This is my problem with AEW. It's very like obvious what they're doing. He's like, all right, who do they give their title to? Chris Jericho first. Why? Because he's our biggest name. He's like, oh, then who do we give it to it next?
Fat Jericho.
He started. He's had it first. Yeah,
I know, but Fat Jericho.
But he was there. But he was their face. He was the name. He was the voice. He was the guy who was pumping the company. He was getting them off the ground. It made sense at the time. Then you had like who the hell took it next?
No, I did. What's the name of Taz's son?
Oh, Hook.
I'll watch it. Hook. That's his name. Hook.
His name is Hook. Yeah, he looks like he's like $150 and is like 20 years old.
Oh, no. I can't do that.
He's tiny as shit.
They already got that Jungle Boy bullshit. No.
Well, he's getting a little bigger. He's gotten bigger over the last year. Like, I mean, he's bulked up a little bit. Jungle Boy. Oh, yeah, Moxley. That's right. Moxley took the belt. So that, of course, you figured, Dean Ambrose is going to get his time with the belt. And, then you get like Omega. Like, they're giving it to
I don't understand how finger twisting is a thing. Rolling around and finger twisting. I mean, it's tumbling. They don't actually. It's a lot of tumbling and a lot of finger twisting. At least MJF can do it. Can shoot a promo. You know
he can. He can shoot a promo. He also can do. He can do good work in the ring too.
Think if they do like an HBK Diesel scenario, right? Because he's got his bodyguard too, right? MJF.
Oh, Wardlow. Yeah, the big guy. Yeah.
So you do the Wardlow thing, like you combine the two stables. That's what I'm saying. Like if that type of it's just something. It's retreading that you can always use that actually works well. But like that's it. You try to get to the big bruiser, and then you got to get the technician. And like I'm saying, if you get the Steiner kid, he gets both those.
Yeah. I get they gave the belt to Hangman, but he still was like lost.
No, come on.
He's like lost. Like it's like, what is he? He's like, well, he's a cowboy. Well, why is he with a Dark Order? Well, because
the Dark Order.
Brody Lee died, and we have no direction for them, and
they have no direction at all for a lot of that stuff. Hey, that's the problem.
JJ's like, I thought you guys were done. You're still talking about wrestling.
Well, somebody brought up wrestling now. But that's my biggest problem with it. Like, it sucks because I used to, I grew up.
But I'm hoping they can do something with now with Manchester Black, because I think he could be a good character for them. Aleister Black from WWE, the dude with the red beard, a skull kind of eyeball thing on his face.
I know they're doing, Eric. That's what I'm saying. They're doing HBK Diesel, yes. But the problem with that is you need somebody to fight Diesel, and then you need somebody to fight HBK, or you know what I mean? You don't have that over there. Who are you going to have? Some weird Canadian? No more Canadians. I don't care. Canadians are almost over. Canadians are all, excluding, one that we can't mention.
Oh, yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Malachi Black. Manchester Black is from the comic books. That's right. He was from Justice League.
Are all overrated wrestlers.
Who's overrated?
All Canadians except for one. And we can't talk about him anymore because he's a psychopath.
I thought you hated Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, he's overrated. Overrated. He's overrated. He really is. They never gave a good angle to his brother.
Roddy Piper?
British. Really?
I don't know. I'm just started thinking of all the
Canadian?
the specials I watched.
I mean, British Bulldog was okay, I guess.
Well, he's not Canadian.
Is he?
He's a British Bulldog.
Well, Roddy Piper's not Scottish.
It's in the name.
Well, but he fought on that whole Canadian
league or whatever.
Yeah. No, my God, the young.
Yeah,
oh
yep.
My
No,
God.
I know Rabbit Big T. Yep, nope.
No. Well, okay, if that's the best, then there's problems.
That's Scottish.
Okay, maybe Scott. Benoit was probably one of the best for out there, and I mean, whatever. The problem with that, Bret Hart is he's a goat's ass. Yeah, he just was like, oh yeah, he's such a great technical wrestler. Oh yeah, he could draw in Quebec, and nobody likes French Canadians. Thank you for all the French Canadians that watch this show. I really do appreciate you. But like, no,
Wow.
I'll admit I was not the biggest Bret Hart fan.
What's that? What'd you say, JJ?
Said free Quebec.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but the point being is like if the best they have is the Young Bucks, you're not selling us here, Beak.
You know what the problem is? Usually when they talk about a wrestler being such a great technical wrestler, you know what that means?
He can't.
It means they're boring. It just means their character. They're just boring. That's usually when they start promoting. Like, oh man, this guy's the Daniel Bryan's the best technical wrestler we got. I'm like, well, that's because his gimmick is boring.
Hey, you know who was a better technical wrestler than Bret the Hitman Hart, and actually was successful and was pretty good, and a good heel too? Kurt Angle. He was probably the best technical wrestler there was out there.
Because he was an actual wrestler.
They never call him a technical wrestler, though, do they?
No,
he was good. He was good. He was a good wrestler. Yeah, Angle. Everybody, they got him down there. Angle. Yeah. See, and that was another one. You know who was too? Bret and or Benoit and Dean Malenko. Dean Malenko was a great technical wrestler too, but he played his part in the Horsemen. He knew what his stick was. Saturn actually wasn't bad either for that type of thing.
Well, they can't also be. You can't say two are both the best. These guys are okay. The Lucha Brothers, they're okay, but
once again, if that's the best you have to offer,
I will say this: AEW's tag team division is a hell of a lot better because WWE don't give a shit about their
which is something they need to bring back. Think about tag team divisions first off. When British
they break
Bulldog
them all up. Nobody gets to stay together.
I know, but that's how you make stuff. Well, I mean, that's how you get. I mean, you can break them up eventually, but you have to have some runs. You should have a legitimate tag.
No, but that's the thing. Like Vince has no patience.
It's another problem. It's another problem with current wrestling guys.
Yeah, the only tag team he keeps together is the New Day. Other than that, everything we'll just throw two guys together and we'll make a team out of them, and then we'll break them up after a while.
People can make fun of it, but like, even Marty Jannetty and HBK. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good tag team. The Rockers, yeah, it was a good tag team. But you got Legion of Doom out there. That was dope. You actually had the Two Towers, which was you had Hulk Hogan and the Mach. You had Earthquake and Hurricane. They could be anything but tag teams. Natural disasters. You got you had what's his name? Ming and remember Ming and what's his name? The Barbarian.
I know what you're talking about, but my mind's off because I was thinking of the British Bulldogs.
Which was who? It was British Bulldog and
it was Davey Boy Smith and I can't remember the other guy's name. I was hoping you would remember.
Dude, not Kidman. What was his name? He died. Didn't he? Yeah, too.
They both did they both looked the same. They had the same kind of look and
the Ultimate Powers, the Road Warriors. Yes, we said Road Warriors, right?
Road Warriors.
Yeah, the Four Horsemen. They could bring back the Four Horsemen, which was an interchangeable group. You could bring Mongo McMichaels.
Mongo.
Mongo being Mongo.
Ooh.
All right. No, not him, but that's what it was. Like tag team divisions were very exciting, and they could introduce. That's how you should be introducing.
Yeah,
I know.
WWE doesn't do it anymore. AEW does support their tag teams, and I will say that is a much better product.
Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, going all the way back there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like tag team, they need to start bringing, instead of doing all these off leagues like Next and Dynamite or whatever, just have a tag team division, man.
Yeah, just give me a solid one, because there's a lot of stuff you can do. When you have two dudes, though, you can do a lot of fun, cool things when you have two people doing moves together.
Either get a European or a cruiserweight back and put these kids like these.
They got their cruiserweight. They're getting rid of it, I think, though.
Well, why is Omega not in the cruiserweight?
Oh, no, not in AEW.
That's what I'm saying. In AEW. AEW's full of cruiserweights. That's all they have in there. They don't have they don't have an actual world champion through a lot of them. They don't have an independent, Razor Ramon. There's no Razor Ramon there. There's no Machi. You know what I mean? Jake the Snake Roberts. What character do they have? Which wrestlers do they have right now in both groups that could compete with any one of those three guys in the Intercontinental division? Razor Ramon.
Intercontinental.
I'm even saying Intercontinental. Razor Ramon. Macho Man. Jake the Snake. Top three. I'll give you top three.
I was never a big Jake the Snake guy.
You didn't get enough hugs as a kid. All right.
No, it's not that. Like I got his shtick and all that, but he never was like a physically imposing guy. He just kind of looked like a dude. I know he's tall. Don't get me wrong. He's tall, but especially near the end, he just looked like a tall dude with a gut.
All right.
I'm just saying. Just being real.
Yeah, I think Roman Reigns could have done something if they had it. Oh, no. Miz, the guy from Real World. That's what you got. You got the Miz against Macho Man? No, sir. No. Nah. Oh,
well, no. Brock still has some gumption left in his legs.
Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn's not around anymore.
Oh my God! Yeah, Billy Gunn's still fucking going. Billy Gunn's still going on AEW. They only just lost.
Billy Gunn. They
did a heel turn.
The New Age Outlaw.
Yeah, he's with his kids. The Gun Club.
Badass Billy Gunn.
Yes. Like 60-year-old big dude, yes, with his sons.
Mr. Ass.
They have a faction over on AEW.
I know the Gun Club. Okay. Yeah, but he's not wrestling. There's no way he's wrestling. Yes. Who's he wrestle? Fat Jericho?
No, he just wrestles. I forget.
You don't think this is bad?
This was like a month. This was like a month or two ago, but they put him out there and like they turned heel on somebody. I can't remember who the hell it was.
I'm telling you, this sounds like where you're like, hey, worst ideas ever. Bring Mr. Ass at 65 years old, have him start a club, and then have him wrestle a fat Chris Jericho. Great idea.
I forget who he turned on. He turned on somebody.
That sounds like good wrestling. That sounds like good promos are about to happen. That sounds like a lot of good stuff could be happening.
Go on, Eric Ravage. Either of you tell me, who the hell did Billy Gunn turn heel on? Like, I can't remember who the hell it was.
Once again, you don't have anybody who could be a legitimate Intercontinental winner. Okay? You don't have anybody who could be an Intercontinental World winner. I don't care what you say. It's not Kenny Omega.
Intercontinental?
Okay? I don't know. No. Well, I'm going through it. You have no tag teams that could. Do you have anybody in both groups that tag teams that could go? We could even go Demolition, but I'm talking about Legion of Doom, Midnight Express.
No, tag teams, it's going to be kind of tough.
None across the board. There's no Jungle Man, whatever. He ain't nothing compared to those. I mean, the Midnight Rockers, the Rock and Roll Express, the what's their name with Marty Jannetty, and not the Legion of Doom, not the Steiner Brothers. You don't. There's none of these. That's what I'm saying. Like. If you're, we have Beacon here telling us like, oh, well, they have this, and this. Yeah, but like, if that's the best they have is.
Oh, no, don't give me the Usos. The Usos suck. The Usos are just like two dudes out there. It's like, oh, we'll do two guys. What is your move? Well, we do a super kick. So you just kick people and then you jump off the top rope. All right. Who can't do that?
Beak, you're trying to tell me, I'm just asking, but you're trying to tell me that the Young Bucks are running with Legion of Doom, the Steiner brothers, you know what I'm saying here? Legion of Doom, the Steiner brothers, Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, Jannetty and them, the Warlord Barbarian.
It's a weaker group these days. It is. I mean, it is. It is.
That's not even like Malenko and Benoit when they teamed up. That's not, or Eddie Guerrero.
You're also thinking of like a lot of those teams you mentioned, like Legion of Doom and the fucking Stein. You're talking about some big dudes.
Those are
like,
those are the top of the top. That's the tippy top. Yeah.
But what you were saying before, we are talking about a bunch of cruiserweights now, especially in AEW, especially with the tag teams. Like
Kevin and Saturn ran a better tag team than that. Malenko and what's his name? Benoit, when they ran together. Eddie Guerrero and any of those 4 people that he ran together. They were all cruiserweights.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Arn Anderson, Tully, no. Eric, no. Arn Anderson.
No. He's talking about now, like Arn and Tully are, well, they're kind of coaches, managers now in AEW.
Why? How old is Arn Anderson? 96? He wasn't even the best Anderson.
He's Cody Rhodes' guy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He even comes out like his whole
Cody Rhodes isn't even the
he even comes out like the football
wrestler.
guy. He's got the piece of paper, like the playbook, and he like kind of covers his mouth while he's like pointing and doing like he comes out like the football coach. He looks like a dick.
That's a bad excuse. What he just said?
like the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov.
Yeah, believe me, the Sheik wasn't using steroids. But what Beak is saying here is actually a bad excuse about steroids because, those cruiserweights back in the day, they didn't do it. They didn't. What I'm saying is like these, and they were young and high flyers. They actually were. Actually, the real New Japan before they came up with the knockoff crappy New Japan did the exact same thing. They had a ton of high flyers.
They had enough. He's like, these fucking guys in wrestling.
He was like opening up books. He was bagging a board. He's like, I'm done. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an easy excuse that AEW tries to sell you with Cody Rhodes and these young craps and Omega. Oh, well, we're a young fly. No, you guys can't sell anything. You sell nothing. There's no sell. It's all cap. You guys can't shoot. Well, there's nothing going on there. There's no promo.
They do a lot of
finger twisting.
Well, not just finger twisting. They do a lot of hardcore stuff too, which I think is a detriment. Like Cody was just like a couple weeks ago, he got then super suplexed onto a burning table, and like I think he actually burned his back because like some of the plastic from the table that his wife set on fire was stuck to him.
What kind of mud swamp wrestling are you guys got going on there at AEW? This is why I can't watch
power bombs and attacks and things like that. Like they do a lot of the.
Joe's got a good point. You tell me Sheik and Nikita were on steroids. I'm calling foul, bro. No shot. No shot. Neither one of those dudes. George the Animal Steel wasn't either. Yeah. It's really funny how that works out too. Because like he's also got like 7-star ratings all of a sudden. And he just happens to be the guy's best friend and gives him all the inside tips. Come on. Mesner is garbage. He's been garbage for a very long time. When you can't you don't give 5 stars to Randy Savage and Steamboat, but you give like 7 stars to Kenny Omega on a Thursday night. I'm sorry. Your opinion means shit. Your dog shit. Your opinion means shit. Your news column means shit. Nobody gives a fuck. The only reason you're even relevant is because you do dumb shit like giving all of Kenny Omega's shit-ass matches 5 stars.
All right. And on that bombshell, we're calling it a night because I got to go take a look.
JD's coming back. No relation to us. All right. We got to go, though. We got to go. Hey, it was great having everybody. Beak, it's great. Come back. We'll get back into our wrestling segments after the New Year's.
JJ had enough. Like, had enough.
Welcome back.
No, my phone died. You kept talking so long, my phone died.
We're just talking about how Mesner's ranking system is crap because our man Beak 1000 over here. Heel Marco.
I know.
Listen,
I know.
I can give a better
Ravage
promo.
Beak is my buddy.
I'm doing a better promo than all of AEW at this point. I just did a better promo on Mesner's ranking system than the whole shot. Merry Christmas. If you don't catch us on
Ravage Beak is an AEW. He loves AEW. Like
you know who he is?
That's my buddy. Yeah, he's an AEW. That's why he's giving you so much shit because he loves AEW.
Yeah, well, him and Mesner can sit around during Christmas and just go jolly on each other because it's garbage. All right. Hey, to him and everybody else, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good one. Boys, I hope you have good ones too. It's always fun. I really appreciate everything you guys do here and, have me along for the ride. and this is fun too. So we got the Sunday show. I will be hot on the Sunday show. I'm going to be 2 bottles of wine, maybe a little bit of Asti Spumante, and a quarter bottle of Grand Marnier Deep. So Eric, all the picks are on you, bro. That's why we game plan. Don't fracture our team over wrestling. Eric, I just can't do it, man. Kenny Omega is a half-star wrestler.
He's gone right now.
No,
just
it's
stop.
straight.
You're leaning on
No,
that.
it's straight.
Let that go.
All right, let's go. We're still winning championships. Watch us on Sunday, and then we have your ends coming up. So we'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Pete,
Good night,
come
everybody.
on.